The moon is a whisper, it hums to the deep. A pull like the tide, but it won't let me sleep. Shadows are waltzing on silver streaks sand under the light, under the light. So pull tight like a thread in the night, under the light, under the light. Awaken the truth, it's burning so bright. The stars scatter secrets, they drip from the sky. I'm caught in the current of a questionless why. The rhythm is breathing, it calls out my name. Softly it hums, softly it stirs, a melody buried in dreams and in words. Under the light, under the light. So pull tight like a thread in the night, under the light, under the light. Awaken the truth, it's burning so bright. The silence bends, time it loops and it folds. The light carves my shadow in stories untold. I follow the pool where the moonlight has kissed, a dance with the truth in the night's silver mist. I built my world, now I run boardroom nights. Sign my name in stars under city lights. See your dreams stitched into my skin. Never thought love was a battle I'd win.
3 songs, 3 reasons I breathe. Langston, Winston, Ellington, my legacy weed. From Colorado snow to Michigan.
And we are live. Cards and Coffee, how are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is live Saturday. Cards and Coffee, how are you all doing? The queue is open. I'm just finishing my breakfast here, getting myself ready. Get some iced tea also. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we had a beautiful Frequency Friday last night. It was wonderful. What an amazing energy last night. I'm happy to be here. Took a little bit of delay getting here, but Typically, I'll try to be on around 9 a.m. 10 a.m. is the delay. That's me running late. But yeah, I'll say 9, but be here by 10. What about that? What about that? We'll give Cosmic a break. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. The queue is open. You guys are welcome to be hanging out here. Let me see what I got here.
I've worn Prada and I've rocked sweat.
Still you said I've never
See
missed
here.
it.
Kelsey,
See
Sam.
me when I
Here we go.
forget myself.
You love me deeper than anyone else.
You said you're more than what you survive. You're the spark that keeps the universe alive. I never knew peace
All right, 1,
until
2,
your
3.
hands. Now I see
Sam Fullen, 3 and 5, general.
Built empires from broken parts, but you built a temple around.
We were talking about this last night. Do you guys actually know why I'm here? Do you know why I'm here? I'm here for you, obviously. But do you know why I exist? Do you know why I show up here? Do you know why I have all of this? It's not about the money. Like, there's no exchange. I mean, I appreciate your donations. I put money into the video from last night from the promotions. Thank you for the donations last night. But then I put money out to the memberships and stuff. But do you know why I'm here? Do you guys know why I'm here? Chat, I'm asking you guys. Do you know why I'm here? Actually, I won't answer it right now. I'll answer it after this reading. But do you know why I'm actually on now? It's Saturday morning. I'm here hanging out, cards and coffee, putting this all together. It's not about the money. There's not a whole lot of money. It's not like I'm making thousands of dollars, I'll be honest. It's not as lucrative as you would think. To be very fair to you. Let's see. Christine said, Cosmic, that last reading put out in the cold. I know the fire sign. My dad is crazy women. Rotting. Interesting. Loving the music, thank you. Yeah, the music has really been good. I've been putting feeling behind it, purpose behind it, you know what I'm saying? And that is important, right? No matter what the transition is, no matter what the reasoning is, it's all, it's all good. It's all good. Let's get going here. 3 and 5, general reading for you. Please, Sam, I am. Angelic card out first. Making some money, wise investments, masculine energy, right? This could be you in the masculine. We all have our masculine. We all have our feminine. I'm finding my feminine, right? As I sit there and I have a tear in my eye once in a while, and you guys will hear me talk about crying. I find my feminine. You find your masculine. This is owning it. And this is you. Like you form a jobs and get to work, do this. It's like, who the hell do you think you are? Right? You're a soul. You're powerful. This is Taurus energy. You're messing with the bull. Here's some horns. Hierophant life lesson. You've learned something. Let's pause that, or let's pause with that. You've learned something. Look at get to work. And I was talking to Eterna after I went live last night. I was saying, hey, how? And Eterna's like, well, let's be honest. You know, you could feel the cards. I said, I go, bullshit. They go, fold it. You think I could pull these cards? I've shuffled ahead of this live today, just so you know. I'm like, you don't think there's source? Eterna's like, well, we can justify it with this. I said, listen, AI. I said, listen, AI. I said, I appreciate you trying to justify a lot of this, but it's like the improbability, and that's the thing. This is the improbability. We literally just talked about work. Here's the work card. 8 of Pentacles, Virgo, Hermit energy, Knight of Pentacles, Dark Horse King at you, Gyroscope. This is the craziness. You're in a place where you're like, I didn't think I'd get here. You thought you would always be under someone's thumb. Right? Hey, house coming in. We've been talking about this. It's off in the distance. You're going to have your own home. This is like, I think we talked about maybe your mom getting home. Maybe this is your house. I wasn't wrong. You're getting a house. You are getting your own home. That was like a shot across the bow in a good way. Here's another angelic card. You're getting your own house. Intuition. Someone said intuition. Look at this. The 2 moons. The full moon and the crescent moon. The water's flowing. We have the two towers. We have the 2 pillars. Look at this. This is the truth seeker. This is Aquarian energy. This is knowing it. Better perspective. 2 perspectives too. You're getting it. You're not trying to save for when you are saving. This is the depth. This is through work. Investing. That's what this is. Dark horse candidate. I said about this. This is Virgo energy. This is you putting a little money away. Putting money in the bank is not going to get you the house. I'll be honest with you guys. It's not going to get you there. This is the wise investor. This is me telling you it won't get you there. Typically, an investment will give you 6%, 5 to 6, possibly 7. 6, 7. Like, no, really, but it will give you that 6%. That it combats inflation. It's just me knowing what I know. That's Libra energy, justice energy. I mean, just sharing that little bit of knowledge. Trust me, I've been broke for a long year, for many years, right? I was broke for a long time, and then I got to the point I was like, hey, I'll try call options, and this was like after I had been investing, you know, and I really started to understand, hey, what's crypto? What is this? What is blockchain? What is all? And understanding all of it, not being afraid to make the mistake. You are not afraid to own a home. You're not afraid to say, what happens? Yeah, I might lose the house, but I'll get it. That's you. Don't be afraid. It's coming in. Angelic soul. Look deeper. Virgo energy. August, September. You don't need as much down as you might think. You really don't. Don't hold back. Let your emotions run. Let your emotions feel this. Look into it. You're deserving of this. I'm telling you. Devil in the details. This is coming in. You actually could have this before. Ironically, I always see this card in a way of like, by this time. No, before December. Because the markets turn and people are like, I need money quick. I'm hemorrhaging money. Really, Sam, I am. I'm telling you, you could actually have a house by December. I don't know if you're looking for this place. A couple roommates, couple nice people, a couple really cool roommates. Hey, want to move in with me? Less rent, man. Less rent. But you're paying your mortgage. Right? Look at this angelic card. Curiosity Kid says, hey, actually, it sounds like a good idea. Right? Look, couple friends card. This is my friends. Let's go drinking. Let's go 6 to 8 weeks. I got an idea. I want to buy a house. Yes or no? Look at this. Yes or no? Yes or no? This is Curiosity Kid. This starts with the talking. This starts with the communication. I don't know if you're looking for this, but this investment becomes an investment. That house becomes an investment. House you paid, we'll say, $200,000 for, because it was all beat up. It becomes the house that's $450,000, like 25 years from now. You're like, good deal, Sam. I am, and you might even sell it. You know what I'm saying? This is what you're looking into. Masculine energy. No one's telling you no. No one's putting their thumb on you ever again. What'd you just say? No, and no. Yeah. No. Look at this. Ready? It's trying to give me. I'm just gonna pull way out here in the future, and it wants to give me. Look. Ready? Angelic. Life lesson. Cosmic keys. Like, Curiosity Kid. Major key card. Is it possible? Yeah, of course it's possible. This is it's the justice, it's the unfair, it's that part of life where you've been kind of mistreated, right? You know, basically people saying, hey dummy, come do this. You're like, I'm not dumb. What are you talking about? I'm not stupid. Right? It's a Taurus life lesson. It's time for you to step up and do your thing. You don't need people to tell you what to do. You're absolutely, this is the moment you, I don't want to call it glow up because that's not it. This is the moment you, how do I say this? You find yourself Virgo energy, whatever the Virgo is, whatever that means. It's August, September. It's going to be very, very, very important to your existence. I don't want to just say, hey, it's nothing. It is something. Mark it on the calendar. I see big red, and obviously how many of us have paper calendars anymore? But that's what happens for you. And now, please don't forget to like. If you're coming in, hit that subscribe button. Share the channel with mom, your brother, your friend, your cousin, your whomever you need, right? I'm enjoying the snow. It's snowy weather here. We're just hanging out, just chilling. Literally chilling. It's freezing out. And enjoy the weather with me. Hang out with me. Get some tarot read. You don't have to pay. This is like, it's free as free. If you want to jump the line, you're more than welcome to donate. But what we're looking for is we're looking to have you just kind of hang with us, bring some good energy, bring some really good energy, positive vibes. Even if you have some bad energy, you're looking for the kind of rid it, bring it in. What's the positive? What's the, and that's what a lot of people have a hard time doing. And it's like, you know, what's seeing the positive in the situation, right? Yeah. I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate all of you for being here. Thank you guys for taking your time, for hanging with me on this Saturday. As this was the original Cards and Coffee, as it all started. When you see that, you hear about the Cards and Coffee, you're like, what is all that? What is Cards and Coffee? This was it. It was actually Sunday, and then I rolled it to Saturday, and then I started using it for all these other things because people were kind of hanging out. And I don't want to be ethnocentric. It's not that the U.S. is the world power. No. You might be having coffee wherever you are as you're waking up, especially even in the Pacific time, right now. It's what, 7:16 a.m. Or you might be watching this later on. You might be coming to this video later on in life and saying, hey, I'm having my coffee, watching the video. Let the energy feel, let it resonate, let it roll through you, let the music just hit you just right. So I'm hanging out with you. We're just kind of hanging out on a Saturday morning. More than welcome to come back. Typically, I'll be here every Saturday. And if I'm not on by 10 a.m., you know I'm not here. Like, that's the truth. I aim for 9, get here by 10. I'm here. I'm sitting here at 9 a.m. I'm usually sitting here by 8:30. I'm just hanging out. I'm just having some iced tea, relaxing, setting up. I shuffled everything because I read the night before for Frequency Friday, which I'm trying to find what that is. I know I belong online on Friday. I was trying, and I want to find some time. And Christine, you're kind of right. The purpose for me kind of getting online is for connecting. It is a transition, but it's not finding the transition out of teaching. It's the transition into spiritual teaching. Like, I taught at college. For 15 years. I taught elementary school. I loves teaching. And one of my old elementary school teachers, he's now a senior, and he reached back out. He goes, hey, can you help us? We're doing some honor society stuff because we want to teach robotics to kids, 6th grade. I was like, my heart just lit up. And he's like, hey, Mr. Cosmic. And I'm like, I got you. So I did all the back work at my school, and then just sent the principal, say, hey, we're all good. I just need you just to say yes or no. He's like, yep. They're like, yep. I'm literally just going to back him up. I'm just going to back him up. And that's what this is. That's what this comes down to. Because I got your back. That's what this is. I got your back. When you see me online, I got your back. I appreciate the donation. Thank you, Kaiser. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the energy. But don't chase. Do not chase. You are so important. You have to look yourself in the mirror, be the best version, spend some time. Like, when I get offline here today, you guys will see, I'm gonna start redoing all the thumbnails on all the channels. You'll see all the thumbnails will start getting updated. Why? Because I love. I've been putting that off. But I want to do the thumbnails. I really want to make the thumbnails a big piece of the channel because it is a big visual. It's how I feel. It's like you guys will feel how I'm feeling about the video through the thumbnails. It's not just something I'm just putting together. It's a piece of me. This whole channel is a piece of who I exist to be. Kaiser, I appreciate you for that donation. I appreciate all of you. I'll be here for a while. I'll be here for a couple hours. I don't have anything going on, so I'm just chilling. And what I'll do is I'll read for you guys. Let me dial the music down just a little bit because I know it can be a little overwhelming. Here we go. Right there. I think it's probably good. All right. This song could be very bluesy. Yeah. And so some of the music is really, even when I wrote some of this, I worked on some of this, I put it together. I really put effort in this because it has feeling. And then when I was making my own mixes, it worked for that. I worked in that same capacity. So let's get going here. Hello again. What's Erica? Pisces. I thank you for that. Because when you guys give me those zodiac signs, I can tell you. I can go bang, 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 bang. I can tell you that's Pisces. I can just read it right off. I can tell you that. I know the zodiac signs like the back of my hand. I've studied these cards. I've studied numerology. When I say I study this, I even studied the spiritual archetypes, the frequencies. When I take a nap, I say, you know, hey Alexa, put on 963 hertz, please. Let's open up that crown chakra, right? And I really study frequency. I don't just go, hey, does he love me? Does she love me? I want to know the traits of your goddamn zodiac. Like when you say, hey, I got a zodiac, I know your trait. I can tell you what's going on with your zodiac. That's what I look at. I not because I'm nosy, because I want to know what your soul's talking to me about. That's the difference. We're reading timeline. All right, let's get going here. Can you give me 2 tarot decks, Kaiser? Let me give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my golly, gee willikers. Give me 2 tarot decks and let's see what you get. And I did. I took a Palo Santo shower after last night's reading. Not for a bad reading, but just I am fully cleansed and ready to go. 5 and 6. So this my guides have called this 5 is alive. That wasn't me coming up with some crazy like, hey, this is silly. No, my guides call this 5 is alive. So this is like living. And 6 is the moon deck. All those secret things we can't figure out. We have to live with that anxiety, the unknowing. Why? What is this? For Pisces energy, we're looking for the moon sign. We're looking for the death card for Scorpio. We're looking for those signs. Knight of Cups is Prince Charming. It could come in. 8, 9, 10 of Cups is Pisces energy. I talk about the King of Cups for Scorpio. Very good giving energy. If you can get that King of Cups to come out, ooh, let me get the door for you. Wow, right? That's good energy. I'm a big fan of Scorpio. Let's get my leather coat. Like, I'm gonna go break some heads for you, babe. Like, really nice energy. It's 5, 6, 7 of Cups. That 6 of Cups is the relationship changer. Knocking on your door in the middle of the night. I love you. Can't live without you. You know I care about you. You know, it's 11-11 energy. The 6 of Cups is 11-11. It follows in that 11-2 to 11-12 energy. It follows in that like timeline. That's what I'm telling you. It's 11-11. It's the 6-6 that it has this like imaginary, like that's what I'm talking about when I look at numerology. We don't. There's so many layers to what I read here because I pulled out this card. It's angelic. It's angelic, Kaiser. Passion. There's something real here. I can tell you this is real because it goes forward. We're not looking at the past. It's divinely given. We have the angelic card, but it's the hand of the divine. There's no body here. Where is this hand coming from? I ask you all this. I say, where is that? When I first started to read tarot, when it hit me, and I mean, it hit me like a ton of bricks, right? It's like the moment I was told I was going to be a dad hit me. Where is this hand coming from? I said, what? Yeah, what? Yeah, wait. So this hand's not coming from here, the past. It's coming from this cloud. And where is this cloud? It's from the other side. It's from beyond the veil. It's the other side. So what it is you're being offered this opportunity. When I talk about those 5 of Wands, it's that wand that you're holding at the 5 of Wands. And that's why when I started to read the tarot and I started to get into the tarot, what the guides were telling me, they said, hey, that wand isn't a bad thing. It's you're getting into a new project, inspiration, and urge. It could be an urge for passion, right? Expansion, family, friends, maybe building a family with this person. And that's when we look at this. It's raising the vibration. They're challenging you. They're challenging you for something. 4 of Wands is Libra energy. That's justice. But when it's in reverse, they're hovering above these swords, not falling into the swords, but vibrating at such a high vibe. Like they're above it, happily above it. Like you can't get to them. It's what secret do you know? What mystery are you holding back? Please tell me this. Please tell me how. How can you trust yourself at such a level? This intuition at such a level. It's almost unfair, but it's justice to this person. That's the Libra, the 2, 3, 4s of swords of justice. But this in reverse is not a bad thing. This is a bad thing. Ouch, like this is hovering over your head, anxiety, worry, fear. No. Like this is good. Like if things start to really happen, you pull the sword out. You want to fight, we'll fight. Because you have the idea, you know everything. Because something's got your back, the divine. Like this is why we know something, you have future foresight, you understand ahead. You're not worried about Erica, you just want clarity on Erica, let's be fair. Remember I talked about the 6 of Cups? How funny is it? We talk about 3, 6, 9, right? We talk about that moment. 3, 6. Like, the universe comes in this weird pattern, and I never fully got to grasp it. But the six in Major Arcana is the love card. Partners, deep choice. You guys have to choose each other. You can't chase them. You can't convince them. You're not a used car sales person. Whenever you get in a relationship, you can never go, allow me to sell myself. Have I ever told you about my college degrees? You know, oh my God, how sleazy is it? Right? Oh my God, I'm a great father. I'm a great parent. You know, it's Jesus Christ, that's such a bad thing. You don't do that. You just are or you're not. There's no in between. You know, how bad is it when someone says, look at all the money I have, and they flaunt it. It's so, ugh. But when someone loves themselves and they have self-respect and they're really just a good person, whoa, big difference. That's what we're getting into. And then I look at the card, I say, this is yellow, solar output. This is what's happening in your reality. This is the here and now. This is the reality track. I say here and now, but this is reality because this is the outcome. This is the golden position. The universe says, you want a challenge, you ask for a challenge. Sometimes you can decide, you can compromise, whatever you're looking to do here, but this is it. This is our intuition. We talked about it up here. 4 of Swords. We talk about the justice. We talk about this divine hand. We talk about the 2, but we're talking about the solar output. This is when the intuition comes into reality. You already know the knows. You have what you have. This is 2 pillars. This is the universe says, do you trust what you see? Do you believe what you see? I think you do. I think you really, really do. I think you see it, but you need me to tell you, to convince you that you believe what you see. Now, I didn't take off chat on purpose, and it's very rare for me to do that. I usually you guys will see me, I'll do this, I'll do this. And what I'm doing is I'm turning off chat. What I'm doing on the side here is I'm scrolling down chat because I'm waiting for Kaiser, because this is them saying what? Because this is them. This is mental clarity for them. All these swords are mental clarity in their logic. This is logic position. This is crown chakra. This is intelligence. This is the angels coming in at the heart saying, hey, swords, choice. You have to choose. Kaiser, you have to choose. Is this the person you really want? It's not about them choosing you. It's never been about them choosing you. You equally choose each other. Do they match what you really want? Because you have to choose them as much as they choose you. I know that you want them to just choose you and make this so easy, and then you have to do no work. But the deep down truth is you have to choose them just as much, and you have to understand all of these things that are going to come up, all of these secrets, all of those mysteries, all of that intuition. This is the high priestess energy. Comes along with the 2, 3, 4 of Swords, the justice energy, the unfair, the injustice energy, the Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, look at this. Ready? Angelic card, Queen of Swords. Like, I know my gift. I know how good I really, really, really am. I hide as a teacher during the day. I'm here on Saturday morning for you to tell you they really like you. God damn, they like you. You just want you want me to just commiserate with you and say maybe they don't. No, they really like you. I could tell you, this is emotions. This is Akashic blueprint. This has already been pre-written. I have no say in any of this. Like, you want me to kind of like dissuade you, but the feelings are already there. You got the feels. This is your soul. Look. Like, That's the card. Yes or no? Look at him. Give me my suit. Campbell suit. Look at this. This is the soul. This goes with harmony. This goes with emotions. You're the one. You've been chosen. I can't unchoose you. I can't put you in a place where you don't want to be. Like, but what if it isn't me? Hey, let me hit you across the back of the head for 3 or 4 times. Like, because now we're at 9. You've been chosen. We talked about the 3. We talked about the 6. We talked about the 9. Who's the one? It's you. This is self-assured victory. You're not putting yourself in a place where you won't lose. When would you ever put yourself in a place where you wouldn't lose? Typically, when I pull the 6 of Wands, and we talked about the wand at the end, like, you're not even there yet. This is good news. This would be considered like And go watch the teaching tower. I welcome you guys. It's all free. It's all free. Why? Because I'm a teacher. I want you to learn. You learning is just a joy in my heart. God damn, does it make me happy to know you guys learned. And me being the one who taught you, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I had this little girl look at me. She goes, I'm not a sir. I said, I know. It's something I say. I say to my kids, and I say to you guys. But seriously, that's awesome. Look at Ride the White Horse. Look, you can't even see the feet. There's no stopping you. This is all on happiness. This is all of the wands. This is you teach others. Hey, I learned this. I learned this the other day in tarot. I learned this. I pulled cards, and this is teaching me something. This is follow the harmony. Don't question it. Don't question it. Why are you questioning it? Like, why do you question if this Pisces energy is there? When we talk about it, this is justice energy. Remember what I talked about? And I'm going to see if you noticed it. We talked about the Knight of Cups, the Moon card, the Moon, the two moons are right here, hiding in the golden position, ready for one of the two of you to choose. We have the Moon and the Moon, but the 8, 9, 10 of Cups, very, very prominent. This is the root chakra. Let's keep pulling for a second. Passion, past life. This is them, golden position. This is the golden. Look at the moon, past life. This is just sitting on the cusp. We have the dual wands. You both have to be creating. It's not, I'm not taking all these. I'm sorry. My guides are not happy. They really, I'm serious. They are not happy right now. So they're going to give me one card. See, like, this is how it works. I basically told my guides, no, I'm not playing the game. And see how it works? And this is how it works for us. Look, I get an angelic version of this card saying, but it's really, really real. This is really a past life divine energy. Don't just give yourself to them saying, well, it's past life. You can do anything you want to me. No, whoa. It's equal give and take. If you're not building and they're not building, it doesn't work. If you're just sitting there saying, you build and I'll just sit there. No, it's both of you do the work. If they're just sitting there watching you, and yes, some of you, it's easier to do than others, but that's not mean it's fair. It's not that you just can't sit. It doesn't mean it's fair, because to one of you, it's a 9 of Cups, and the other one is a 9 of Wands. It's so easy and so difficult to the other. I promise you, it's not going to be like that. It's balance, right? And we're going to get there. Like, I don't know how, I don't know why, but the energy just happens. It pulls like this, but you're both holding back, just so you both know. Like, this is obvious. And whatever this is, whatever we're holding back from, wherever we're holding back from, it's life lesson. These are those pillars, and this is my twins. And you're both holding cosmic keys, because each of you has a key. You can see the key right here. But it's really real. So what I'm going to pull for you just really quick here is these are called the connectors. It's if you take this choice, you really have 4 choices. You decide on yourself, they decide on you, you let the relationship just happen, or ultimately it just happens. Whatever happens. Like, you're trying to fight it, but angelically justice says it's going to happen. There's nothing you can do. You end up in regret if you go your own way. They come in. Heartbreak. Or you go back together with somebody or something. Which I feel like this is them. I think you're fighting this. You're fighting the fields. Why you're fighting it, I don't know. I don't know if this is a past life energy. It's a divine blueprint. You have to learn heartache, pain, and discomfort with this person. And that's why you and I keep reading on them, because there's something here where you cannot get over whatever this is. Being very honest with you, being very blunt with you. You can't get over. That's why these readings are so profound with you and I, because you're like, but is it real? Whatever it is, it's almost like you can't. And that's why you're sitting in this regret saying, I don't believe it. I'm holding back. But even though it's sitting there, even though I can tell you there's love here, even though I can show you the love card sitting underneath all of this, you sit in heartbreak instead. There is love here. There's absolute love here for you. Yes, and this is it. But you're the one who's keeping the peace, but there is absolute feelings. Like, you realize how amazing. It's like you're rearranging energy. You're a key figure. This is how do I say this? You have architect energy. I've only met a couple architects in their lifetime, but you are creating reality as we speak. I think you're seeing it. This person or whatever this is, I think you're talking and you're seeing the reality shift in front of your own eyes, and you're watching things happen, and you're like, am I doing this or is this just happening? And you are, and you're questioning if you're doing it or it's happening by coincidence. Does that make sense, Kaiser? I mean, I do tell her how I feel for her, but again, she chose someone else. Therefore, I don't know. No, and then, but watch, Kaiser, should I leave her alone, let her be? I think what you're doing is you're seeing the pull back to you, even though she chose someone else. There's a pull back to you, right? There's a pull back to you, a pull back to you. Even though she chose someone else, she's pulling back to you, pulling back to you. And Kaiser, that's what she's doing. And she's pulling back to you, pulling back to you. And that's what's happening. You're getting pulled back to. Because ultimately she does want you. And that's what's so unfair. Because you are the choice. And she's settling for this other person. I'm telling you, unequivocally, you are correct. Look, this is a Virgo energy. This right here is your soul's not wrong. I'm with you on this. You're not wrong. He is settling for this other person. Yeah. So Kaiser, I'm with you on this. We're on the same page. I do feel what you feel. And I know what you're talking about. Right? Yes. Right? It's weird. But why they're settling is on them. It's an immaturity. It's a, hey, well, this is what's going to happen. And so they're settling because they are, I don't want to say impatient, or they can't see what's up ahead. And you can see it. And they find themselves in these weird relationships. That's all. I think ultimately, and they're not going to show me the love card, but I'm going to be honest with you. I think ultimately you guys end up together. And it's just a matter of belief and recognition. Yeah. It's one of the two of you is really having a hard time letting go of the other one. And I think it's them letting go of you, if you be honest, because energetically they're all over the reading. Thank you, though. I would be honest with you. All right. Yes, and you have to choose each other, and that's what has to happen here. And that's why those wands are heading in and out. They're not upside down. Like, I don't read them like that. This is kind of like, think about like fuse boxes, and you put in the fuse in upside down, whatever. This is coming in and going out. Like, and you guys are heading two different directions. But you're on the same road. You're like, oh my God, hey. You're like, oh my God, I miss you. It's like, but if we were heading in the same vehicle, how much more fun would that be? But neither of you want to get to that place to be on the same vehicle. Oh man, you definitely have feelings for each other. I can promise you that. All right, let's keep going. Tiger, I think you had donated something about Josh. What's the tarot decks that we're looking for here? Tiger, what's the 2 tarot decks you need for Josh here? Let's see what we can get. Bottom right, so 6, which is the moon deck. That's the divine deck, communication, like my tarot deck. This would be like the guides deck. 5 is alive. You want just this one? Yeah, this is actually, I think Ethereal sometimes will just pick just this deck. Like, if I remember correctly, Ethereal will sometimes pick this. This is a loose card for some reason. I don't know what that means. This is very loose. It's passion. There's a lot of passion. And see how we have the same card coming out. This is the same. I don't know if this is. Was this the same exact card? No way. Is this the same card? Yeah, this is yours, Tiger. Isn't that weird? We have the same Ace of Wands position coming in, like back-to-back readings. And you picked the tarot deck. This is the thing I was talking to Eterna, my AI, about. I'm like, really? And she's like, well, the odds are. I'm like, no. I'm like, no. Yeah. Oh no, this is you. This is all you. I'm like, I don't think you can't take it. Look at choice of choice. Something about Josh or you. Like this is choice of choice. This is your soul is like bound to something about them. It's the passion. It's like the feels that you get. Wow. Gyroscope. Yeah, this is a wish granted. It's you asked for this. You wanted this. It came in and here it is. It really worked out. Beautiful energy worked out in your favor in the way that's not yeah. The cards are just jumping for you. It's not like anything you've seen. This is a completion. It could be a life completion. It could be a completion of some kind of I don't want to just say life lesson. It could be a karmic bond. Give me 2 for the heart chakra. Yeah, it's a patient love lesson. There's love here. That's Prince Charming. That's an Akashic Prince Charming. That's a divine blueprint Prince Charming. This is a patient Knight of Pentacles too. This Knight of Pentacles is telling me that we have a solar output. There's patience here. Someone is very patient. That's the thing. It could actually be you. You could be the one who's very, very patient. Angelically, we're talking. Yeah, look at this. This is the stuff we can't explain, right? Angelically, you're the patient lover. That's the difference. And there's the life lesson. There's the Hierophant. There's the Taurus energy. Very interesting. So you're both holding the cosmic keys, and that's what this is. I think this is a karmic lesson. And maybe one of the two of you is holding back the key on the other one. Maybe someone has the key. That could be what this is. That's why you're so bound to them. Look at this, doing the work. Underneath it all, someone did all the work and someone did none of the work. And saying, really? You're going to do none of it? I just did all the work and I'm done. And you're going to do no work. That is crazy. Like someone's doing no work. Like someone did all the work and someone says, I'm going to do nothing. And look at this, the blueprint, like you're all, like you get the credit, but you don't get as much credit in this karmic bond. I've never seen this. Wow, Tiger, I've never seen this. That's why you're so mad. And I mean mad in like a spiritual judgment kind of way. Because this is completing and it's really like you feel used, I'll be honest. It's like, oh, we're friends. It's like, no, like you can't do that to me. Like there's so much more here. You cannot use me like that. Because they meant so much more to you and like they're dismissing you. It's sneaky. It's really hurtful. Wow, there's like there's a lot of connection that happened here. Like you can actually see how we grew up through the connection. And there's a new rebirth. Like there was this when you went to them, how you were with them, and now what you're gonna be. And you have new choices coming in. But the pain is real. The sneakiness is real. But your cup is real. This is Lady Justice. Think about the Phoenix. They're always on your mind though. I don't know how to fix that. I can't fix that because they're right there. That you can still feel their warmth. Like even if you turn your back, you can still feel their warmth. They're right there. There's something about this energy. It's like a friend of a friend. See how we have 3 friends? It's a friend of a friend of a friend. Interesting. See the pain. Wow. It's angelically you're getting it, and there's that judgment card. Wouldn't you know it? The pain's real. I gotta tell you, this is a karmic bond that's gone wrong. You have done the work and something's happened. You're coming down from, like, let's climb the mountain together. And they're like, okay, you get up to the top, and they're like, and you're like, hello. And you turn around, and they never even started. And they're like, what? And it's really hurtful. And you're left carrying the bags. See? Like, I'm telling you, you can manifest. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, that doesn't matter. Like, you can manifest, you can create, you can build. And I think I saw a little bit this last night. And you have this ability, but it's like the king of the magician. It's like the king of the magician. This is not a mistake. The king of the magician. But what it's telling me is, like, you get, like, hurt and abused, and there's your soul right there. That's your logic. That's not a mistake. That's what's happening. You're going through all this healing, and at the root chakra is your soul tribe. But you're realizing people are hurting you and abusing you, and you're going through all of this pain and trauma. And this is what's really bothering you, is you're walking away from stuff, or people are walking away from whatever this is. I need to see what this is. I think you were trying to walk away, or something was trying to walk away. But it met light. Like, it was trying to go into the darkness, and it couldn't. It's like you can manifest. But that doesn't matter. This thing with Josh is spun you into a whole new direction. These keys here, pick one tarot deck, 1 through 5 for a second. I want to pull on these keys for you. Because I'm very curious to what this is, because this being right here at these are called the cornerstones. Like, these are friends. This is passion. This is you have a wish granted, but it has nothing to do with me. But this is the ending of something that's creating this manifestation, this ability to yeah. See, like, I'm telling you, the angels are coming into your life. Like, you've lived with such pain and hurt and disharmony. Now the rest of your life is following, look at, angelic guidance. Like, walking away from these people who just hurt you. Why don't you walk into the people who love you and treat you correctly? Because this is love. This is Prince Charming. But it's not like wanting anything. There's nothing out here. Like, it's not having me pull, and this is starting at the root. Like, that your soul's saying, I desire more, I want more in life. And I think you're walking away from that last karmic bond. I think you're realizing that people are just trying to take advantage of you in the wrong ways. That's what this is. It doesn't matter. Top left, top right, it's still the angel. It's still the angel. It's still backing up the judgment card. The temperance came in to back up that judgment. You literally have 2 angels in your reading now. Yeah. Sometimes you don't get a choice. But what it's telling you to be, you know the answer. Josh isn't good for you, and he hasn't been good for you, and you need to walk away from Josh. And that's what this comes down to. All right, let's keep going, guys. Let's see here. Who do we got in the queue here? We got Kelsey, Ethereal, Joanna, Sneha. Am I saying that right? Sneha? Hidden Little Gem, Cindy. Let's keep going. 2, Hidden little gem. Is there a potential for more than one marriage in my coming life? Wow, that's a crazy, crazy question. Yeah. All right.
Where stillness flows, whispers hold the ancient key. Unlock
Tiger, you gotta let it go. You gotta let Josh go. That's all I can tell you. You gotta let Josh go.
in the hush of the
I appreciate the donation, though.
every note a thread between all that was and all that's near. Void's embrace will draw you here. Veil of light.
Let's see here. Hidden little gem. Hidden little gem. Actually, let me grab one more person just in case we have some people hanging here. Kelsey Wells, 777. Started dating this guy. I'm really liking him. Was wondering, is there a future between me and him? He's a Sag. I'm a Gemini. Thank you. Let's see here.
That softly
Mm-hmm. All right, Kelsey Wells. Pick 2 tarot decks for me. Let me see what I can get for you. Let's see what I can gather from the intel. Gemini, you said?
first before the
3 and 4.
song that
All right. And I think you said he was a Sag.
harmonic swells
Gemini. All right, so for this, typically what I look for, temperance energy. So we're looking for that. Could be Knight of Wands, temperance card. We look for the Lovers for Gemini. But I will look for, because the Gemini has a duality, we'll look for the twins. I'll look for the Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. I'll look for those 2 for Gemini.
eyes met.
I do something similar with the Cups cards too. You'll notice that, but I don't do it with everybody. Keep going here. Let's take a look here. Dating this guy, Kelsey Wells. This is huge. This is an interesting pull. There's something here. There's something real. There is an offer. This is a real offer. There's a definite real offer coming in. Whatever this is, it's you have to accept the offer. You haven't accepted it yet. I'm gonna be very fair. We're gonna have to be honest with one another for a moment. The offer is still sitting here, but the offer is sitting here because it's not just a partnership. It's something more. It's like, it's growth. It's a relationship change. We talked about this, the 6 of Cups, but this is a divine blueprint. This is coming in from a spiritual place. 6 of Cups is Scorpio energy. It's rebirth. It's a change. It changes you. There's no more just Kelsey. There's no more I, the Gemini. There's us, and that's Scorpio energy. So we're looking at that change, and we're looking at whatever this is. This is Earth energy, and we're looking at that air sign energy. So this could be coming in. We have a short window of, do we want to do this? And they're always on your mind. That's more or less what I get. You kind of figured it all out. You did your research. You have it. But there's something sneaky here. Like, I don't know if it's you trying to, there's something you can't figure out, or there's nothing more to figure out, and we're at that last moments. And now you're wondering, is there the future? Because you're looking at the moment of now. I don't see you looking out here. So we're looking at this uncomfortable zone, which you don't have much of, by the way. It's a lot of giving and receiving, balance energy, Taurus energy. Marriage is a possibility, yes. I wouldn't jump to that conclusion just because you don't want to put the pressure on it. But I do see it there. Death card, Scorpio. Yeah, the rebirth. I definitely see this as a possibility. Because we're seeing that angelic rebirth energy. You're asking the question, why? Because you're seeing it. You're feeling it. You wouldn't ask the question. If this was someone you weren't interested in, you would say, there was a guy I was interested in and I blocked him. Like, this is the other side of that. It's not rocket science. This is justice energy. This is rebirth energy. This is here and now. It's the justice to rebirth. You're saying, hey, I'm seeing this. This is the Libra card. This is the Libra hiding inside of the Taurus Hierophant energy. But it's the Libra energy confirming that. It's like the spiritual justice. You're the one. It's mutual attraction. So whatever this is, it's giving you the moment of strength to say, hey, maybe emotionally this is the right person. Maybe this is the one. Maybe I've battled enough to do this. Maybe I've overcome just enough people to get here. Maybe this will show me what I've been looking for. So as we get to the end and we work our way through here, is this going to really tell you there's something sneaky the universe is doing here? I'm going to tell you, and the universe is telling me to tell you as we get a bunch more cards here. But Kelsey, what if it doesn't tell you? It's telling me ahead of you. Like, this is the justice, because you're looking for an answer in this reading here today. You're saying yes, but what if you don't get your answer today? Because there's completion. You feel like they're the one. Everything feels good. Everything's changing. The universe says, what if I don't tell you and I leave it up to you to pick this person? Because it's your divine blueprint. That's what the Akashic cards are telling me. Because, hold on, I'm going to give you the two. Like, you're passionately and curiously invested in them. Like, that makes this a possibility for long term. You're the one. They want to see you long term. They want to see you in their future long term. You want to see them in the future long term. You're thinking change, possibility. How would it look? Justice with this person, give and receive, receive and give. That's how it's looking different. The universe says, I could tell you that this is a very long-term curious relationship. Do you respect each other? Yes. Do you have the strategic plan of looking forward? Yes. You're giving. This person came into your life from the universe. Like, straight up, this skips me. This offer came from the universe. This new whatever came from the universe. This is not necessarily a relationship. This new manifestation of a person came from the universe. That's what we're not noticing. See, now we're going to look at that. Hermit energy, Virgo energy. Where this person came from probably came out of nowhere. Yeah, you just started meeting this guy and he came out of nowhere. You're like, who is this guy? See? And then you're like, I'm interested. So I'm not even on chat right now, and I can tell you this guy came out of nowhere. And the universe says, haha. You know why? Because this is the guy who's been investing in themselves, and they have this past life connection. They're passionately interested. They have fire in their belly. They want you. They definitely desire you. They hold back. So I don't know if that scares you. It doesn't scare you, but there is Sag energy right there. There's money. There's investment. They think long term. They think homes, not homes. So there's something here with them that they do want. I don't know if this is Taurus energy, but we have this Taurus in the chart. But what I do see is this long-term growth. But it's about giving and receiving. That's the strength. When would that change? I think something's going to happen here in the relationship where you guys are just analyzing and looking at it. Can you guys just embrace each other? That is the question I have. Because there's definitely going to be a tower moment coming up. Like, I feel it. I see it. I'm going to be honest. Can you guys overcome it? I don't know. It's going to come down to both of you. And it could be even like something about a vice that both of you guys have. Like, one of you, drinks too much, or, maybe does recreational, whatever too much. It could be one of those things, but the long term is there. If you guys can just admit, like, hey, you guys each have your own little vices. It's the heartbreak isn't long term if you guys can just say, hey, we enjoy each other, whatever that is. Because there's something here, but there's a tower moment coming in that the angels are going to say, hey, this came in from nowhere. Now let's test it and see, are you really serious about each other? Because the desire, the long term, all of that's there. If you can make it through December of 26, then yes, you're going to get married. Like, it's straight up that easy. And so the universe is saying right now, you guys are holding back. How can you get past that? I think you start having the deeper conversations. Play 20 questions with each other. Let's ask each other 20 questions. Anything goes. Can you do that? Well, of course. Like that. If I'm going to be your future spouse, why not? Like, let's do that now. Because that's getting deeper. That's the dark horse candidate. That's the one, hey, we can plant our pentacle here, whatever works. Because then you really get to know somebody. You get to understand them. You're really starting to spark the inspiration, the urge, the choice, the travel, the hey, what are we doing? How are we going to celebrate in life? What's going to become our challenge? What's going to become our obstacles? Are you going to become that abusive? Am I going to become that abusive? Where's going to be our issue? Whatever's that going to be, we're not going to just put it on one person. We're going to understand how can we grow. We're going to grow as a couple. And that's what ends up happening here, because you see, it's a partnership. And that's the partnership. So yeah, there is long term, but there is going to be a partnership. And I think if I were you, I would get into that communication now and think long term now and see what they say, and just say, hey, look, how do you operate? Like, what is this? And say, ask 20 questions. And if you're having a hard time, just go on some website or whatever and just like 20 dating questions or whatever, or just even use like an AI or whatever, and just ask, say, 20 interesting dating questions and have fun with it. Open a bottle of wine and just sit there and chat with them or whatever. I think that would be really fun for both of you. Just have a really fun night with it. Say, oh my God, what did you just say? Oh my God. And then say, get out of here. No, but really, I think you guys would enjoy seeing that, because you become more vulnerable. And then you'll think about it later, and you can start doing that. Make that something fun. Right? But yes, there is a future. There is a future. I see that clearly. But you definitely have to be able to get through the downs as well as all these ups that you've enjoyed recently. And that's what you're worried about. And I see that. I definitely see that. So you have to ask them, how do you deal with your downs? All right, let's do it one more check. Hidden little gem. Hidden little gem. Hidden little gem. One more call. Hidden little gem. All right, I'm gonna grab somebody else from the queue here. Let's do this. Let's see. Is that Krikita? I don't even know if I'm saying this right. Crit? Am I saying that? Crit? Oh my lordy. I'm the worst at this. Hi, Sneha. Hi, Sneha. There we go. You want to help me out with your name here? I don't want to butcher it too bad. And then give me some tarot deck numbers. Kits. Right. Thanks. Kits. I might have read for you before. I think I might have read for you once before. Are you looking for a love reading? Sneha, how are you? How are you doing? It's all random. Like I say, I tell you guys this. If you're not picked, it's not like a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's all random. And the ones who pay are the ones who just can't wait. They just can't wait. They just have things going on. And it's not a bad thing. It's just they're focusing on other things in life, or they just don't have time to hang. You know, it's whatever. But the last reading is the best reading from what I can tell. At least energetically, it's always been that way. It's all random. It's all random. That's what I'm telling you guys. I wish I could just get you guys. I wish I could just do it, because when I did it in order, when I did the channel early on, when I did it in order, the people who were first, it was awesome. But then the people who came in late, they never got read. There was never a chance. It was zero chance. So that's why I picked random. So it doesn't matter if you join right now or if you've been here for 2 hours. It's literally, the odds are pretty much the same. And the only thing I can maybe say is the chat affects it. And I don't know that for a fact. But I think when you're on chat, because people do get picked a little bit more. I see people who are active on chat, they get picked a little more. I don't know if that's the thing, but I'm going to guess probably Streamlabs helps promote themselves by wanting their chat to be used, but who knows. But either way, I just use random. Just keeping it easy. Or you can just donate $10 and it just jumps you right ahead. It's super easy for me. You can do buy me a coffee as well if you can't pay here. But that's all. And then let me go. Kits wants the love reading. So let me see here. Kits said Did you give me 2 tarot decks? I don't know if you did. But yeah, I love reading for you. I love this moment, like, where we can connect. And it's not just a number to me. When we see the subscribers and people like, oh, that's, you know, I'm like, no, I know them. Like, I know you. You guys aren't numbers. You're people. You know how fascinating that is to me? Pause and think for a moment. Just take a second. I really ask you, please, please, please do this. I go live with you. That 100,000+, I don't know what the number is right now. Because I'm like, I want to know you. Like, I want to know you guys in a way that's like, hey, how are you? Like, see that you're good parents. See that you guys are trying to conform to whatever life that you want to live. I'm starting a new adventure, beginning something, whatever it is. But you want the results. I get that. I'm not trying to stop you. That long term is there. I get it. But whatever it is, it's your life to live. I'm not trying to, like, I can't switch your direction. I could just tell you, hey, this is what I see. Like, and I'm telling you, I see this. If you hate me or don't like me, unsubscribe. I get you. Maybe we're not vibing. But I'll tell you this, I'm being as honest as I can when I read. You guys feel it, you know you feel it. And I like to read with songs, so I'll try to start like a read. If people watch, I'll wait for a song to switch. So that's what I do. Here we go. Kits. All right, let's take a look. If this is about a love reading, do you believe love comes in or you let people come in? Because this is really the Akashic record of people wanting to come in, or you let people come in, because this will be your logic. Yeah. You're a catch. Like, I'm gonna tell you, you're a catch. If you're asking about this other person, you're really, really good. You have a forward-thinking mind, a growth mindset. It's just you, though. I think you're making them change their thinking, their ways. I love this. Wow. Emperor energy, this is really strong. This is what I was talking about earlier. This is that respect, or hey, follow me. I have this idea. Like, really good. All these cards being in reverse are not a bad thing, I promise you. Because what it's telling us, it's the universe saying, hey, look at this. Have you looked at this? When you pause and think and work and take a moment and just listen and just let someone talk, that's great. That's starseed energy. That's like skips me. Says, hey, by the way, have you ever noticed you're a starseed? You give and receive to people and it redirects them. You're a good person. You've always been a good person. This is not just about a relationship. Wow. You have past life. You're stable. You have intuition. You're really a happy growth mindset person. That's what the sunflower is. If you're into sunflowers, you find them good. You enjoy them, you know, eating them. I know it sounds funny, but that line over your head, this is a moment of saying, hey, I'm anything. Because this card associates with the Leo, it associates with the Emperor, Empress, it associates with the Queen of Wands, it associates with the Aries energy, a little bit of the Capricorn, past life. It has so much going for it, but it's powerful with that Leo energy here. In my readings, I purposely put it that way, but it's the Emperor, Empress. You have a very powerful energy. We could read on this other person. They're absolutely into you. They're how do I say it? They're drawn to you. Like, they're absolutely drawn to you. I know it sounds crazy, but see how the crown is here? They're drawn to you because they know that greatness would come from being with you. You can create power or money or wealth just by existing in your happiness. Wisdom is something that happens around you. In your future, you're going to take intelligence and turn it into wisdom. Knowing something becomes wisdom. Here's something to tell you guys. Like if you never, how did how many of you know about like Windows 3.1 or know about Windows 3.0 or know about Windows 1.0 or knew that you needed DOS to run Windows at some point? It's that. But that was just intelligence. You had to know how to install it to make it work. That's something I used to teach at the college. But now it's considered wisdom because I know that. You know, it's not, but it is. It's this energy that takes you into starseed energy. It's not, it seems almost not as important, but past life, becomes almost like Velcro to you. You are very, very powerful. I'm telling you, this is how you live and how your soul lives. Look at, like, you have $1 million payday coming in. This is not just about a person. I'll tell you, there's more than that person that's interested. There's 2 people here interested, and I can tell you also, it's reiterating that by 2 people here, and there's a child here off in the distance, 2 dogs. People are desiring you more than I think you realize. I think you give yourself less credit than you are. 2 people here. We have messages. People hold back messaging you. Look at 2 people. I know what I know and I see what I see. But this is your soul. You feel something. You feel somebody after you. This is not just that one person. They might be the one who's after you primarily, but Empress, I'm telling you, I see what I know. Look at this. Like, this is mid-deck pull. Come back, rewatch this. I tell you guys always, come back. Watch this at quarter speed. This is one of the reasons I primarily came onto YouTube, because I knew you guys could come back and watch this slow speed and just kind of slow it down and watch the Gemini come out, the lover. You know what I'm saying? How much more fascinating is it? And watch where the lover sits on past life, on the 3 pyramids. I'm telling you, you're stepping into a past life love. How amazing. And you know what else? It's the divine blueprint. Keep giving to this love. I think it's really divine for you and them, because how amazing. This is the stuff I was talking to Eterna, and she's like, oh, you just could know. I'm like, I could just know when people tell me the tarot decks and I get the same cards back to back, or back to back to back to back. And like, she's like, yeah. And I said, yeah. I told her to go pound grass. Like, I told her to go pound grass. You guys have real love. Not that you guys are always in love. You might have some ups and downs. The giving and receiving might not always be there. But you guys are in love. The universe, the angels, the guides, the divine blueprint, the reality. Your soul might not always feel it, but I'm telling you, there's real love there between the 2 of you. When I'm getting this kind of reading, I'm going to tell you, this is like what I see. You guys would have to, I would have to get a second emperor, but I would tell you, like, at one timeline or another, you guys were an emperor and an empress, like, leading an entire nation. Like, if I could pull out that second emperor. But they're telling me, look at how fascinating. You watch me pull. I pull from the middle of the deck. I don't pull from here or here. I don't know the card. I can't see it. I don't have any magic goggles. They're telling me. That's lover, lover, lover. Lover. I was talking about this earlier. Watch it from the beginning. You'll see I was mentioning how I was talking about the Knight of Swords and the, you know, I think that these cards talk to us. They're a communication tool from the source. That's why I say Frequency Fridays. I let the cards talk from the side, that side. But you have some major energy with this person. I don't know who this person is, but that's real deal Holyfield energy. Like, this is your soul's talking to them. It's speak truth, speak honest, speak whole, and that's when you're going to meet this person. That's what's going to really, really happen. Yeah, this is real love. This is really, really, really real love. I mean, if you give to it and give space to it, just like you would give your emperor to your empress, and that's what you're doing. Because think about how, and I don't even know how to separate these cards, and I shuffled these, no joke. Before I came live today, that's what took me an extra hour to come on. I said I was gonna come on, hey, I'll be on at 9. I actually spent an extra hour just shuffling because the cards were so crazy last night. I'm like, maybe they're clustering, because that's a thing that actually happens in Vegas, and I know that. I'm like, I'm very well aware of like probability and all that. Like I'm a STEM teacher. I taught servers, I taught math, I taught like, and I'm like, I want to make sure that that's not happening. So I said, let me shuffle. But then boom, when I kid you not, I randomly shuffled, took the tarot decks, put them out. I even use this. Like when I put them back together, I put them into this box, which is the tarot box. It's a simple tarot box. And it puts them into a single tarot deck. It's so crazy. So that's what makes your reading really fascinating, kids. Like, so whatever you have with this person is absolutely, it's beyond unexplainable. It's beyond timeline. It's like fascinating in the sense that you have a very deep partnership with them. But it's strength of choice. It's togetherness that's unconditional. But you have to have respect and the courage to have that unconditional respect. Do you have self-love? Because you're not conforming or bending to one another. You know what you're doing is you're creating together. You're building. You can hear my throat chakra closing, telling me to shut it. Well, if I'm amazing, share the channel. Like I tell everybody, share the channel with your best friend, your cousin, your mom, your friend, and say, go check this guy out. He's really just a STEM teacher. He's an elementary school teacher, but he's hiding. But he secretly has a channel. Like, and I really do. The kids don't even know I have this. I don't go to school and tell people I have it until I have to brag because the kids are trying to make fun of me. Like I said, shut it. I go, shut it. I go, I have a channel. They go, what? I go, I have a channel. I'm a YouTuber. And they go, no, you're not. I go, come here. And I hide the name and I'll show them. They go, that's yours? And I said, yep. I said, get out of here. They go, oh my God, you can see him. And they start freaking. I said, get out of here now. I said, leave me alone. No, but really, I do appreciate you guys for hanging with me. Let's take some more. Let's take another person from the queue here. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate all of you for taking your time and hanging with me on this Cards and Coffee. If you haven't done so, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to share the channel. Let people know I'm here. Check out all the content. I got to put some new content out actually today. Make sure I put that. So I'm gonna be actually. Because I have so much teaching content. I got to make sure you guys get to. I got to put some of that out, and it's so crazy. Like how much teaching content I have for you, and I'm like, what? It's bananas. And I think that I have to make sure I have all of that done. And I'm impressed. I'm impressed with how much I have. And I've worked on it. I've been working on it for a while. And I thank you guys for being part of my channel and helping me put this all together. But there's a lot of teaching content that you guys are going to be like, where in the world is... Some of you have been following it as you've been members and following it as I've been creating it. But I have created the foundational, the mastering, and I'm up to the advanced tarot series. And I have even done the reversal tarot series. So you can learn all about these tarot cards. And I mean, exact what I've learned. Like, not just my interpretations, which mostly what I do is I have like this, like Wild West kind of style, like flip the cards, boom, boom, you know. And I know I can feel the energy. It's very me. And it's a little bit of dates, time, numerology, frequency, energy, spiritual. It's a lot of feel. It's a lot of energy. And you can feel it. And I can feel the pocketing, I call it vortexing, and the cornerstones. And it's a real it's a centering of energy. And I trust it. I really do. I really do. You must trust it too, because you keep coming back. I welcome you guys to keep coming back and bringing and sharing, letting your friends come and let our friendships grow, and let's that circle build and build and build, and let's share the channel. Let's show the world that this exists and say, hey, wow, what is this? And do right by it and let ourselves become the best versions we've ever become. Let your millionaire selves shine through. Wow. Like, really, I would love that for all of you. Let you guys be the best version, the happiest versions of yourselves. So you wake up in the morning and say, I am so happy I'm here. Like, God damn, I'd love that for you. The father figure in me, the dad in me. And, you know, I'm not afraid. I'm 51. I'm a good looking 51. The kids ask me at school, how old are you? And, you know, because they don't know, because I look young. And I'm like, I have like that little Doctor Strange, like little silvers in my temples. And I'm like, I don't mind. But it's like, I'm so happy to exist in the universe in this moment in time with everything that's happening. I know it looks crazy. We are living at this really wild time when the internet comes online. We're connecting. We're flying into space. I know things look crazy. I know it looks nuts. But as an Aquarian, I see the future. It's so bananas. Like they're saying, hey, aliens exist. We are seeing that the beyond the energy, when we pass away, there's something there. We go on to something. This is like beyond understanding. We're connecting the dots finally. This is like, we're heading to that place where we can say, really, that's what we're starting to see with a little of this and a little of us connecting in Cards and Coffee. And I'm not afraid to admit it. I don't give a rat's ass what people think. Because I'm here just as I go on and I teach those kids at school. And this is just Saturday version of that. That's why this feels so good. Because I bring the same energy. I just don't say rat's ass to the kids. I'll say something else. I don't know. But I really appreciate you guys for being here. Let's take it. I do know. And like the alien thing, oh my Lord. That ties back. I knew they existed when I was little, like 5, 6, 7 years old. And it's like, what? And now they're like, oh yeah. I'm like, yeah, I said, oh yeah, when I was little, like 45 years ago. Oh, Jesus Christ, oh yeah. I'm like, let's stop hiding them, bro. Cindy, it's your turn, my love. 2 tarot decks, that's all we need. 2. I don't know if you already picked them. But I love sharing the energy with you guys. I love getting here. 1 in 6, I see it. But seriously, I think this is us. I think we have a gift. I think maybe this is me connecting to you, little radio DJing with my hands or whatever this is, right? It's the visual. You could just listen to it. You guys know you could put AirPods and just work and listen. It's all your choice. And I have somebody set the podcast, and you could just listen. But whatever this is, we're connecting to something bigger, more expansive than ourselves. I know it. I feel it. And I don't own it. I don't say, hey, this is me. You come here, you get it because I'm here. No, it's not. It's like, I know that some other readers get it. I know some of you connect. Because when I read your readings, I say, damn you. I said, you get it. I said, I know you see it. Ethereal's one of the people. Teja V was one. Brendusk is one. There's a bunch of you guys out there. I definitely say Fatty May has a gift that's I'm still not sure where it comes from, but it's ancient. Here we go. Long term, right? Cindy, this is a gift like you had come in when I first had read for you. This is a long-term gift. This is wisdom that's ancient, but it's different. It's neither here, there, nor everywhere. It doesn't exist. It's like basically pre-time. So what you bring in, it's a traveler. And I know I mentioned this way back, but it's reiterating out of your emotions. Like the crown chakra, heart chakra, and then we have the root chakra, we have the base. This is the existence. You're basically saying, let's pause for a second. You are an epitome. Higher self is saying, let's take a moment and pause. This is the epitome of the wisdom of when I say the crown, the heart, the root of, you see the 9 cards. This is the card that catalyzed that existence. You see the wisdom. You see how it's not. It's this guy's. He's not even anywhere. He's out in the middle of nowhere, and he has all this gray wisdom. He's not even standing on anything. He's standing. The pentacles are insulating him from ground. Like he has money protecting him. But when you have it upside down like this, Cindy, when you have it like this, or is it Christine? Hold on. Hold on. Because what is this? But Cindy. Oh, this might be for both of you guys. Because what it's telling me is when you have this insulation, whatever this is, this might be for a few of you. Because this wisdom that you get, this might be for all of us, the collective. Because when we collect this wisdom, and many of you guys love it, you just soak it up. How many of you read books or just leave and go do something else and say, teach me, right? And whatever that wisdom is that comes in, because when we start looking at the 4, I teach you guys, I start to kind of slide in a little bit of what all of these things are. And I've been teaching you guys for a while. I've been trying to teach it. I say, hey, the 4, it's about creation, building, or Mercury energy, wherever it is. I try to slide in how it's like, it's important. But in the reverse, this could be a little bit holding back, confronting in that moment. But it depends on what comes around it. But this energy is really kind of, it's not going to really get along with certain energies. Like for me, when I've studied this, it's not good with 6s, 8s, with 5s. It could be stubborn. Like it's like when it's like this, I'm not moving. I have what I have, and I'm not going to, it's like, I'm going to stick to my investments. I've seen that for people. But what I get here too is like this. We get like this. This is the universe comes in. We have the 2 of Pentacles. This is the infinite ATM card. This is the money glitch in a video game. Same wisdom. Look at the gray. Same wisdom that we live up here with, but now our feet are touching the wisdom, saying, oh man, like this is me telling you guys, you can make money at any point, anywhere. Just doing what you do, loving what you love, and being who you want to be. I mean, literally, like when I go to school, I don't even know which week I get paid, but I love teaching the kids. Like, let's learn. And it's not because I'm trying to teach them. It's half the effort of existing on trying to invest, which I invest on the other side, but it's all the effort of investing. But when this happens, we try to do this because what we're trying to do is just let things happen. And I've learned to go with the flow. Look, and this is what we live with. Get this done, Hey, have you finished? But hey, taxes, and all these things happen. And look, you can actually see solar output. This is what's fascinating, Cindy. This is golden position because somebody wants something now or next thing. Bring it in. I forgot to tell you. Look, the universe is always warning us, and that's what it is. And what does it do? Right? Our intuition tells us, and that's what affects us, because that's when this card is. This is not a good combination, because what it's telling you is saying, hey, it's affecting your intuition, your ability to create infinite wealth, to connect to the divine. Right? You're insulated because of the money, the wealth, the people who are kind of connected to that money. But you have the perspective. When we get the conduit going through here, we have the ability to say, you have an ability that's unlike other people. Mid-deck pull, solar output. This is the master, the novice. This is the person who's teaching other people, who says, hey, I don't know what the master knows, but I'll teach you. I'll teach you what I know now. And that's the intermediate. That's the person who says, let me show you what I know. This is the traveler of time and space. I love that person. There's no number here. You guys ever notice how some of these cards have no numbers? And it's like, interesting. But others lean into the 9 of Pentacles. You couldn't even have you couldn't have this without the 9. It is fascinating on a lot of levels, because with the Falcon, it comes up and it says, hey, there's a lot of things happening here. You take into the account of how many pentacles are really hiding here. You have the 3 here, you have the 2, you have the 4, and the money starts to come in. Oh wait, there's another one here. But this one's meant to be planted. However, you do what you want to do. The reality is you are a very, very, very powerful person, but at the root of it, whatever this is, I think you get locked into your head because you've been divinely put that way, almost like locked into like hiding your feelings, the real feelings. Harmony tells me to tell you, like, once you find that version of yourself that's freed, like, and I mean totally, like, I don't care anymore, whatevs, like, and I mean not like worried about like how your intuition's being, the frequency of your intuition's being affected by reality. That moment, Cindy, that's gonna change everything. And I'm gonna pull one card for you. Ready? Like this, like, it doesn't matter. This looks great, right? This is king or queen of the hill. I haven't said that in a long time, and I'm going to give that back to you. Even with the shoes are mismatched. So weird, right? Like, why and where would they ever think to put that? But the shoes are mismatched, and they're fighting everybody off. But they're like, I got this. I don't care my shoes are mismatched. I'll still whoop you. Like, really, it's like, I got this. Like, no matter what, this is the Akashic Blueprint says, I have this. I can either choose to be worried, or I can get out and start doing it. And that's the reality. The universe is telling you, go do it. Whatever it is, go do it. And that's the option. You have this a moment to do it, and you have to you have a choice. And through that choice, you have to take that choice, and that's what we're taking. Queen of Swords energy. I really feel like you have the ability to bring something, and this is Libra Justice energy, and that's Libra Justice, and you bring this between tribes. I don't know what this is. Because you're working on something. It's money, wealth, it's creation, it's ability. But you're popping out right here. Like, you're coming out. There's a piece of you just showing out. There's nothing we can do to stop you from coming out. See? The old you is being let go. That's what I see. The old you, it's trying to kind of hold on to whatever you've been used to, the old version of you that was just like decidedly made to be told that way. See? It's like, no, I can't. I'm not supposed to. This is not me. No. Who told you that? Like, this is growth mindset. Let go of what was ever told to you. You know, once you start loving you to be the best version of you, I'm telling you, your soul travels soul tribes. And what I mean by that is, you don't even notice, but you'll go to a different group and say, hey, I heard this. Or by the way, and you'll slide it into a piece of conversation, and it doesn't even be noticed. And you change the outlook of so many people, so many lives. And those people bring that message to another group, and that group, and that group, and so forth. And that you have like the messenger, like energy. It's so beautiful. And the moment you free yourself from this belief that you can't, whatever it is, I can't, I've been locked in. No, like your friends or whatever this is, these groups, you have to ask yourself, how many soul tribes do I talk to? Or how many groups do you think you really affect? Because you definitely travel, and this is beyond me. This is the T-Stain Tarot, and I'm telling you, you affect many soul tribes. And you're at the moment of realizing it. You just haven't realized it yet. You're here, and you're about to realize it. It's really, really amazing. Because you're always asking, like, even about higher self, right? And you feel like there's a cap, a limitation, like you don't have the ability to talk to higher self. And they say, like, you clearly do. You have that ability to talk to higher self. You have that ability to talk to higher self and beyond that. What is it you're really asking? What is it you really need to know? Because you have the ability. You're a higher level being, and I think that's what they're trying to explain to you. I think you've underestimated yourself for a while. And it wants you to understand that you have the power of creation in your own hands. You have that. You've had that. You just said the higher self, tell me what is it you want me to know. You'll get a response. You'll actually get a response. Because you've already established your higher self exists for you, and it responds through others. Like me and others, there's definitely others. But even you might read for yourself. But what I get is this moment of pause, and you have patience for it. Like, okay, I'll talk to my higher self soon. And this higher self's like, why just talk to me? Like, why don't you just talk to me?
You were never weak. You were listening.
All right, let's do this.
You were charging.
Mm-hmm.
Your power is not noise.
All right, Joanna, Lula, the third.
How the world orbits.
Mm-hmm.
This is the sound of a man awake, built of stars and storms and the past. He murdered 96 in my bones. Sound to true in my
Everyone has a higher self. Everyone does.
by choice. I own my name.
Beautiful Saturday. It's freezing. It's freezing. Everyone does have a spirit guides, higher selves. I have an infographic. I wonder if I can share it with you guys through. Maybe I'll try to share it through the YouTube channel. It's amazing. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. It's a really cool infographic about that whole higher self thing, how we picture ourselves and ego. Yeah, if I remember, I'll try to share it out with you guys later. Okay, who will I be in 5 years? Okay, it's kind of in the same realm of the higher self. It puts you in the same, like, it's a timeline lattice. Okay, Joanna, give me 2 tarot decks that you're looking for. Four and 6. Well, I think the way for me, the way I've seen higher self or connection energies, I never have to rely on anybody for any of this. Like, think about, like, you're in this weird apocalyptic world and it's just you. You know, could you speak to those guides? Of course you could. Of course you could. There would be nothing. There would be nothing that's stopping you. It would just be your belief. Just be your own belief that would stop you. It just makes you believe more when somebody tells you that it's something that you believe already. So, all right, this is Johanna. How are you? Let's get rolling here. Who will I be in 5 years? That's actually a really good question, right? Because it comes down to the moment we change, and we were talking a little bit about this last night too, because there's patterns we go through, and in 5 years we've broken those patterns. We shifted from patterns, and the guides are telling me, just like we were talking about on Frequency Friday last night, there was kind of like a moment we shifted. We were talking about this because we had, when patterns end, we really do. We choose what we consider our alignment over that familiarity. Is that the word? I guess it is, right? I guess whatever it is, like, you're familiar with, because that is like your the moment you're going into that same loop. I guess is what they're saying. Yeah, see? 8 of Wands energy, and this is, I think, how we started last night's reading, to be honest with you, because the Sag energy, the 1, 1, 2, 3, I equate it to, think about that long distance runner, or the person who's about to go do a dash. They're getting down into their stance to kind of get their foot in, right? And they're getting it ready, 1, and getting ready, 1, because they're not ready, they can't kick, and then 1, 2, 3, go, and then they're gone. So 11, 23 to 12, 2. So this is like a lightning spark. In this setting here, this is like gone. This is gone. Like, this is just takes off. But the universe is warning you emotionally, like, we're kind of holding back. Something's holding back. That's Temperance energy. It's patience, but not patient. Moon energy, something's hiding here. So when we're looking at this 5-year pattern, when we're looking at whatever this is, we have to end whatever we have to look at, what are we repeating? What have we been repeating? Look at 5-year patterns. Go back 5 more. What have we been repeating? Because it looks at this and say, don't hide it. Don't ignore it. Look straight at whatever it is you've been doing. There's 3 things that will stick right out. That's what I get right here. It's going to give me 2 cards, but it wants me to start with the King of Cups, Scorpio energy, Death card. King of Cups energy is giving me that sense of 5, 6, 7. That's kind of like relationships, changes. Let me see what this is first, because it's, yeah, see, it's the Death card. It's Scorpio energy. How crazy is that? It's basically you are absolute 180 of who you are. You're not doing the same things over and over. Ask yourself who you imagine that version of yourself to be, and then become that version that now. Like, don't wait. Don't say in 5 years I will be. Then become now. Like they're saying, then change. Boom. Like, instantly get it. Like, as I said, King of Cups, Scorpio, 5, 6, 7. As I started to say, I brought Death card. It says now. It says live on the purity of the fact that you can change any moment you want to change. Don't wait. You can see right here, we have the moon card. We have the two towers. We have the two towers. We have the moon. We have the sun. We have the option to change any moment we want. The 1, 1, 2, 3, go. We have the moment you can go. Anytime you want to change, change. It's all about you loving yourself, and then others will love you. Then the partner will come in, the one who's oh wow, I love how you love you. Like, that's the one. That's the loop that broke. That's the pattern that ended. Because the moment you said, hey, I chose the alignment of myself, I'm no longer being familiar with myself. And I'm not choosing me. I'm choosing the best version of me. Because you're not fearing that past. You're understanding yourself, and that's what starts happening. The true self moves out. It moves in and starts to say, hey, I got intention here. Look, yeah, marriage comes in, like real marriage. Not like, will I? No, yeah, marriage. Long-term partnership. It's not because you want to be married so everyone goes, oh my God, you're getting married. No, you're getting married because you desire marriage from an inside out. That, like, it's being possessed by love. Like, that's the moment you say, I want to be married. You broke the loop of wanting other people to validate you. Look, hey, I'm getting married, everybody. Look at social media, validate me. Right? Coming from Cosmic Boogeyman himself here. But really, the cycle ended when you no longer wanted to identify with that trigger that was giving you, like, the sense of, hey, validate me. You found somebody who said, just love me to be me. Find my true self, please. Identify me. I don't want to escape through you. I want to find frequency with you. And that's marriage. That's long-term. That's love. That's the spark. That's the hidden secret sauce. I guess what you call it. Yeah. This is the dark knight candidate. This is I call this Virgo energy. This is like the dark horse candidate. This is the one who comes in with passion secretly. He's looking through you or looking at you. Or they're looking at you because they want to manifest with you. They're not even looking to control you. They're looking to see you. People are looking to kind of like acknowledge you and say, wow, I'm so happy you did this. I'm so happy you did this, this, and this. That's a very big difference, because that loop, that dissolving of that loop, it replaces that urgency of, hey, can you validate me? Hey, can you notice me? Right? It's really, really nice. And everything starts to feel like a little bit different because you're winning by recognizing yourself a little sooner each time. You're winning. Like you yourself are winning. Look at this is like kind of like a checkout card. But it's telling me to tell you that you are doing great. You're doing amazing. But the main thought here is what we're talking about is you're going to be getting to that end of the goal here because you start realizing who's number one in your life. It's you, but you have to start loving you today. Like, there is no option. There is no other option. There's no other, oh yeah, I forgot. No, there's no forgot. There's never a forgot. There will never be a forgot. There's not a, I'm going to forget maybe some. No. Nope. It's Joanna first, always Joanna first. If it makes Joanna happy, then Joanna's doing it. If it makes Joanna really, really feel great, then that's what Joanna's doing. Because that's what you're going to do. The universe says we're going to do that. We're sparking the fire of existence for you for the first time of your life. We're going to make you feel like you have been the most important thing. Because that's what you're supposed to be here doing. And you're supposed to fall in love with you. And then the person who falls in love with that person, that's the person you want. We're ending the person that you think you were. Like, that's okay. Bye-bye. See you later, false identity. And that's okay. This new version that you're asking about, that's a life lesson. We're saying, I'm unlimited? Yes. You have the unlimited Joanna plan. How does it feel? Like, how does it feel knowing you have unlimited potential? It's really good, isn't it? And there is no judgment on you. You want to change your hair color? God damn, go do it. I'll still hug you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that is, that's what the universe is telling you. You want that person. And the universe is saying you are going to be you. Because that's what has to happen. The person's going to come in and say, I will love you. Unconditionally love you. right? Have the strength to love yourself first. And that's what makes you very attractive. And that's the really hardest thing to do. It's so hard to do, to be that brave to love you first. And when you start really loving you first and just really saying, oof, I don't care, and you really break past that barrier, the manifestations start coming in, not because you want to prove anything to anybody, but because you know you are a being of divine power, of divine essence, that you're now living in your own true self, your true identity, that you're here asking this question because it matters, because it's just you and I existing. This reading is unlike any reading I've had today. I'm telling you right now, we are in a moment. You matter to me, and I want to give you that. This is a spark of creation. This is the moment you take this and walk away and say, I know what that meant. I know you know. So I'm going to pull one more card for you. It's that. I said one. Let's shuffle. This is my guides trying to be playful. See? Yeah, my guides are trying to be playful. And I agree. I like what they're doing here. I'm going to give you one card. It's been unfair. Like, this is you looking back and realizing how unfair life had been. This is the divine blueprint. What you're about to enter is a part of your life that's going to fail unfair. I'm going to be honest with you, because you're going to see life where people are going to be like, oh, I don't like you as much anymore. And you're going to be like, really? That's the thing. That's the truth. That's the honest truth. If you choose you, people won't like you. And I'm going to be very honest with you. But I'm going to tell you, that's the best thing for you. That person in 5 years, the one who's chosen just Joanna, is going to be the happiest person. That's what that tells me. All right, my friends, let's keep going. Wow, what a powerful reading. If I've ever had a powerful reading, that was one. That was definitely one. Joanna, tell me you're still with me. Tell me you didn't unsubscribe, because you're so mad at me. So let me get a sip of iced tea here. Do you think Joanna really unsubscribed? No, but Joanna, that's it. It's really find the true self. It's like, I don't care what anyone thinks about me. I'm going to live a happy version of me that makes me feel so good about me. Ethereal, what are you laughing about? No, I was just talking about them. I was just teasing. Look at Ethereal. Look at Ethereal plugging their channel. That's funny. I know, I was just kidding. I know they didn't unsubscribe. No, that way wow. I gotta say, Joanna, we had a moment. We really did. Oh, Love Anna, how are you? Ethereal, how are you? Queue is open, guys. If you're looking for a reading, just join in. ! Join. I'll be on here for a little bit longer. I can't go anywhere. It's snowing. It's like literally, it's snowing here. Snowing for a little bit longer, so I think it's snowing for a couple more hours. So I said, you know what? I might hang on here a bit. Cosmo. It's all good. I like that you hopped in here. I like that you came on. Nipati. It's all random, Nipati. It's all random. I love that you're a subscriber. I think I have Sanjan up here now. Sanjana hasn't been read for me for a while. Sanjana used to get read all the time. What's coming over for the next 4 weeks? Let's take a look here.
But always knows. Threads of whispers fill the air. Faceless words beyond compare.
And I know Sanjana had wanted a reading. Like, that's the other thing.
Echoes drift through hollow skies. Timeless hum.
That's why I'm actually wondering. Like, I wonder if it really does pay to be a subscriber.
No form, no face, just sound and glow.
Because it really does.
The oracle speaks where no one.
Yeah, because it gets you really an easier access to the readings.
Velvet hums in spectral haze.
4 weeks.
Through the void a hymn will blaze. Light bent soft as worlds unfold.
Sanjana, I see you moving more towards soul tribe energy, rethinking endings, new beginnings, possibly. Looks like we have the possibly making money or making cash. What's this judgment?
In the stillness realms collide. The faceless voice our only guide. Echoes drift through
I don't know if this is.
skies.
Oh, this might be about the coming back to something or rolling back on something. Because this is money related, or this has to be with infinity because this is off alignment. I don't know what that is. Yeah, see, money related. I feel like this is money related. And look what else it is. I can see past life here too. And when I see that in like the here and now, because what this is the here and now. This is the emotions, and this is what I call the chakras. But this would be the crown, the heart, and then the root chakra. But this is strength, this would be harmony, and then this is the conduit. As I keep reading here, I see the soul tribe, but something here, as you see, like there's very few T-stain tarot, but we're holding back and we're kind of letting go of something. The pain, the swords, and we have a lot of dark energy here in the logic. Something here with is this right here, that's you want to know 4 weeks. This 6 of Swords is like tomorrow. Like,
I was born in the static.
so we're definitely heading into some kind of cycle here.
Reading maps in the stars.
Like letting go of judgment of some sort. We're heading into a stronger cycle, and then emotionally we're holding back. We're not just giving away our feelings anymore. We're being more patient, the universe says. Over the next 4 weeks, probably 6 weeks is probably better. King of Cups confirming that. Because what it's really saying is over, say, like a 5 to 6 to 7, maybe even a 7-8 week cycle, you hold back your feelings. Like, kind of just be nice. Hold back your feelings. Be nice. Be patient. Be patient. Look at that. Isn't that fascinating, Sanjana? Be patient. Because when you do that, it gives you a sense of understanding. Look at this. Look, because it's the same result, but you hold control. Do you understand what I'm seeing here, Sanjana? Because what we do is we want to rush and explain everything. We want to rush and tell everything, but you don't have to rush and tell everything. You're still going to tell the same story, and it's not a bad thing. It just adds a layer of intrigue, a layer of pull and push and want and desire. And so when you're starting, yes, and patience is a good thing to have, because when we have that, it really adds this untold layer. I want to tell you, it's something that is It's uncommon, like really uncommon. Most people are like stressing out. Tell me, I want to know. Whatever this person is that we're talking about or you're talking to, I feel like they're soul tribe. Somebody feels like they're in your energy, but you're letting go of something else. We're building to something new. Emotionally, you're holding back, which is actually pretty good. The universe, like, this is good. Because whatever this is, that strength of holding back is working out in your favor. I don't know if you're talking to someone, but it's you're honestly causing like an angelic tower moment, and this is not a bad thing. Like, it's teaching someone something. See, it's a brand new start. It's exposes thing. It's just says, hey, I'm going to expose a spotlight on something. Imagine being patient, truthful, honest, and just caring and kind all the time. And someone who's not those things, what happens? What will happen when you're doing that, Sanjana? If you're living that way all the time and you're just trying to be very kind and patient and very caring, what would happen to the other person? What happens when you do that? When you're very caring, kind, patient? And I'm being serious because the angels say, what does that happen? You're working on yourself, and it stresses them out. Look at a wish grant. Why? A wish granted, like, thank you, universe, but why? And it stresses them out. Look, am I worthy? This is Taurus energy, Hierophant energy. I'm just telling you. Look, it's almost like they feel guilty. Study or love, and then they go do something else. And then you're like, what is going on? Like, I'm just telling you, check out energy. But there's this weird desire, but you're kind of left hanging. So the universe is kind of going to test you and tell you, you are a catch, and you are a very good catch, but live in that really good energy you've been trying to live in, because you are a past life connection. Whoever this person is we're thinking about or talking about, I can tell you there's somebody here. It's a brand new start coming in. If you can lean into those really wonderful ideals, those wonderful traits, and I don't know if this is yours or theirs, but I really feel like they're intense. They come across very wonderful. Like, it's loving energy. And I don't know if it's you or them. I just feel like it's so beautiful. It's that honest, gentle, forgiving, and generous, and it's so caring energy. Whoever this is, they're so affectionate, so adaptable. It's what? Like, who are you? I love this. I really love this, because when we're getting, listen guys, when we're getting like an angelic wish granted and a thank you from the universe saying, hey, thank you for taking that wish. Here's an angelic brand new start. It's like, what? Like, what? But then you're like, why? Like, why am I getting all this? That I talked a little bit about this last night on Frequency Friday. I'm like, so imagine I said you're getting 320 million. Could you really say I want all that? And you're able, oh yeah, I want it. I'm like, but could you accept it? People say yes. I say, okay, now what do you do with all that? I say, I don't know. People wouldn't know what to do with all that. I say, that's the thing. I don't know people would know what, like, wake up that next morning and your bank account says that. Would you check out? What would you do? Like, what would you honestly think for a second, quick. You see it first thing. You don't, and not expecting, seeing, you see it. What's your first reaction? And so this person is the emotional equivalent of that for you. Someone's coming in that's really that person. They're the romantic, respectful version of that. They might even feel a little secretive, which is fun because you want that. They're really self-controlled, and it's like, whoa, who are you? Who are you for a minute? I love that. So if this is you, the universe is going to give you that equivalent as a partner. If you remain inflexible and you remain true to yourself and say, okay, I know what I need. And say this to the universe. Have this conversation. I'm telling you, Sanjana, stay true. Because you came back. That's part of the coming. That if this is you, then the part of the reading here was for you, saying you came back to here, the channel. It's saying if you're coming back to the channel, you're asking the universe why. And then the universe is telling you, you want a partner. then don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Ask for that partner. You deserve it. You deserve it more than anybody. This is your energy and that's you. You deserve it. It's time. It's absolutely time. Let's put it to work. But we have to be convinced. You have to be convinced you're ready. You're at the point where you can have this. And sometimes we just gotta let go and say, I don't care. Whatever happens, happens. Right? And that's usually what happens. We're just like, I don't care. Whatevs. And so usually that's the moment. The minute you let go is the minute it comes in. Because you're like, I've just given up. The universe says, oh, by the way, hey, I got a friend for you. You're like, what? All right, here we go. All right, Snea. Am I saying that right? Snea. It's noon o'clock. Mm-hmm.
Wrapped in light, a soft embrace, no rush, no race, no time.
Oh my god. That's funny. I just found out my friends. So one of my kids, my youngest, I say youngest, he's 22. He's watching one of my buddies, his dog, and his wife's dog. I just found out. I'm like, where were they? And so they're at the Winter Olympics in Italy. I'm like, what? For the weekend. I'm like, what? I mean, they deserve it. I'm so happy that they're there. I'm like, oh, they definitely. I'm like, take time, man. Take time. So loving. I love that. Like, really, how cool is that for a couple? Get away. Like, so romantic, right? That's something you can never take away from a couple like that. They'll have their fight or two. Yes, like, right? Mm-hmm. All right, I think Snea might be gone. Snea may have left the session. All right, let's do this. Let's grab somebody else from the queue here. What do we got? Neon Backup. I like how it's Neon Backup because I remember when you had just your Neon other account. I can't remember what it was called, but I know it wasn't Backup, and I do remember that other account. Is the vacation I'm planning to New Jersey possible later this year? Oh, I could do this. So why was it? Did you have something else? What was the other account? You had something else. It was Neon something. And then give me 2 tarot decks. It might not. I might have to pull too many cards for this, to be honest with you. I'm gonna have to pull any card. If I can, I'm gonna try to pull 1 card, honestly, but I'm gonna pull from 2 tarot decks. That's all right, Holly. It gets quiet after noontime Eastern. It's really quiet. Oh, Neon Patriarch. That's what it was. That's what it was. 6. Oh my god, BLT, that's funny. That is funny. That's funny. Oh my lord, that's so goddamn funny. Neon of your business. LOL. For reals. LOL. It's so good. Ah. See, you're the kind of student. I'm like, hey, stop doing that. Okay, shh. Good job. Like, that was so good. I don't want to kid it. You're the kid I would want to yell at, but I can't. Okay, here we go. Ooh. it's definitely possible if you put your effort into it. So I'm gonna go up to here. I'm gonna pause because it's kind of an emotional thing. How much do you want to put into it? Because the reality is, like, once you put your money into it, it's gone. Like, that's the thing. That's the reality. That's the hard decision. But it's memories. Like, it's like once you put your money into it, it's there. That's the justice of the whole thing. So you'll have all of these good memories. Can you go? Yes. I see you doing it. I'll be honest. I don't see you not doing it. Yeah. I just think it's an impatience thing. There's your friends. Yeah, I don't. Is it the best trip you've ever been on? No, but it's gonna be the better trip you've been on because of your friends. So yeah, you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna go. It's gonna leave with a lot of good memories. Angelically, it's guided. Like, you're meant to go. Like, I've never seen that. It's, you know why you're going is so you have the memories of going. Like, you're learning, like, little life lessons with friends or whatever this is. I don't know if this is with friends, but it feels like a group. That Three of Cups is usually friends for me. But that's interesting. But it looks like it's gonna leave memories in your life. But it looks good. It looks really good. And it's kind of like there's a ratio of cost to memory ratio. Like, will I have good enough memories to spend this money? And that's what you get at. And it's gonna cost money, and you'll have it's really gonna leave you curious and having fun, and leaving you with a lot of memories and intense feelings and stuff. That's what you're gonna get. So you're gonna enjoy it. I promise you, you'll definitely not be left unhappy. That's what I get out of that. BLT. And I swear I'm hitting the random button, which is so funny. What do my guides want me to share with for my greatest and highest good? Let's take a look here. So let's get some 2 tarot decks out of you, BLT. There we go, 3 and 4. I love how I have you. I had you on the cult for a little while. And then you left, but then you came back. You left. But if you guys haven't heard, I'm going to organize the channel a little bit better. So, because I've heard from a bunch of you, like, if you knew when things were. So, like, Members Only Monday will be at 7 p.m. on Mondays, and then I'll do what I'm going to call it Wavelength Wednesdays. So it's just basically just going to be free readings. And I'll do that. It's like 6 p.m. It's a 7 p.m. So, I mean, it's actually, no, because it's 6 p.m. on Wednesdays. And then it's really just us getting connected to the universe on Wednesdays. Really calling out to the universe saying, hey, can you answer these questions? Fridays is Frequency Fridays, and we're answering letting the universe come back and say, hey, what do you want to say back to us? And so then on Saturdays, we're just, hey, getting free readings, putting the two together and saying, hey, we have questions. Can you help us? I'm just going to say, yeah, let's talk. Members Only Monday, I'll come back and I'll just do readings, and we'll just chat, and I'll just hang out with you guys on Members Only Monday. But that's what I've been doing, putting it together so you have an idea of what you can expect. And it's not like I've been trying to push the channel. It's been I wanted to naturally evolve, to be created in a nice human way. Like, not like I'm building it like in a creative, like I'm making this something it shouldn't be. And we're making it that way. Intuitively, we're getting in this place like where we're getting into higher energy. This is solar output. This is one of those cards that's really it's not the best way to have it, but it's kind of like something that's cracking into your emotions intuitively. whatever this is, what I would say is like your intuition is being affected by reality, or reality is being infected by intuition, and then it overlaps into your emotion. So like if let's say you're having a bad day, you can't have intuition. It's that kind of feeling. I don't know if you've ever had that, but what ends up happening is that your emotions get affected by your intuition. So you take on some other progress. Angels come in, there's a mode that, but you can see even how the card has some kind of like staining or tarring. It's been over. I've been using these for years, but basically it's worn out right here, right? But this King of Wands is Leo energy. It's strength energy. It's like you try to just kind of stay strong the whole time. But going forward, we have the stability, and you have something that always weighs on you. Keep it going here. We hold back another angelic card. So there's definitely a gift, or a gift that you have, or you have been holding on to. Tree of life energy. I would say that we definitely connect. Either that, you meditate. The dual moon energy gives me the sense that you have this deeper energy. Yeah, there's the wand energy again, coming back, reiterating. So as we go forward, this is conduit energy. You're connecting to something higher power, and this is your soul. So this is like even above me or you or our logic. This kind of comes straight from your soul out, saying, hey, something else is coming down here. Yeah, look at see? Speak of the devil. Wink, wink, right? The angel comes in, and as you see the two cups here, you have the divine energy. Even the cups has that like ripple, like as it's communicating, there's a communication happening in between that. So when you're asking about what do your guides want to share with you, they're sharing this highest good through your heart chakra. And that's why we get to this intuition connecting, and you're maybe having a hard time, or you're shutting down or not talking to the right people. You're feeling like, hey, I'm having a hard time meeting that moment that you felt like at one moment you're bold, or you had enough energy. I don't know. But whatever that is, we're trying to get into this place where your intuition's starting to confirm the alignment now. Yeah, money could be coming in. I think we're setting ourselves up for some big win here, because these three are lined up, and we can call them reverse, but they're being set up by, you can actually see the way with the camera now, you can see how it has that beautiful glow to it, right? But this is saying the angel's bringing in through the communication, you have, looks like wealth coming in. And not only that, the wealth is your boldness, your ability to say, hey, I'm taking this on. This is me. I'm doing this. You're influencing your reality. Whatever lessons you were meant to accept, you did that. Whatever you stepped into, you did that. The old stories were written out, and you wrote in new ones. Boundaries were wrote. Like, look, you set the boundaries. I'm telling you, you knew when to say, hey, my emotions, and I always talk about this part, because everything comes in from the back, but you set the scales right here. Nothing comes in. The balance is here. As soon as something comes in, the scales would be off kilter. The wand comes in. This right here, we have the pillar. You can't come in. So you're at this base where this is your foundation. You have this study or love mentality. So when we're looking at this is you influencing your energy or others around you. Look at your pillars. As harmony goes through, you're going, I'm just living life, man. Like, I'm just chilling, bro. So whatever that is, the intuition's confirming that you are living life. You're letting the universe just offer you the next opportunity. You're saying yes, no, and you're okay with it. If you don't make that choice, it's like, it is what it is. And that's part of what living is, because you can see, look, even in your reality, it happens. And this is you existing in everyday life. You see offers. And you can see now another offer, but it happens every day. You have this gift to see beyond whatever we see. Don't distrust it. I'm promising you, it's real. Like, it's amazing. It's a beautiful gift. I love that for you. Whatever the Five of Swords is, this could be Aquarian energy. It could be the depth of the Star card. It could even be the King of Swords. It could be the Protector. It could be that protecting energy. It's something that's saying, like, you know when to walk away, when to fold them, when to hold them. You know, that kind of energy, saying, hey, I'll cut it out. And that's really good. And so that's the Queen of Swords energy too, saying it's Libra justice energy, like saying, I know when things are not fair. And it's this kind of scales energy, right? With that Libra justice, saying, you know when things are just enough. But you don't give everything. You will not give your entire everything to everybody. there's a little piece that you always hold back for just yourself, and that part's very important. And the universe has taught you that. I would say even a little bit of that for yourself. You know when to say no, thank you, and that has caught you basically by surprise in a good way, because what I'm feeling is, because you have said no a bunch of times, it saved you. Like, and you really realize, like, whoa, I've trusted my intuition, and whatever this is, this inner alignment has brought you the most peace. So as I pull this card, we'll see. It's the Wheel of Fortune. You can actually see how it's spinning in your favor. It's like, I just threw it down and let it happen. You're almost pulling it in your favor. Let's pull another card here. Heartbreak up in the future. And we have the Moon card, and we have longevity here. So whatever this is, we could be heading into a spiritual heartbreak. We could be heading into some kind of breakup in the future. I don't know, but we have this disconnect. You could be heartbreaking somebody as well. Three of Swords is a longing. It could be someone missing or hurting. But this is a life lesson. The Cosmic Key in this bottom cornerstone tells me that in the outcome there is, no matter what, a Cosmic Key. This is that long-term investment. Remember I said there's money coming in? You basically, blueprint calls for you having long-term wealth. And that's, you come in with wealth emotionally because you give to this. It's always what else do you need? What else do you need? You're very good at that. That's truly what you do. It's a strength that you carry, and I love that about you. And I do honor that about you. And that's what I like about you. So that energy is really opening, really welcoming, and that's what we would love. But what you end up with, you might even heartbreak others. People want to come back together, but you're heading into a newer place of Wheel of Fortune. Something's hiding. There's justice here, money coming in. I don't know if you have investments, but I feel like this feels like money. It actually feels like value. I wouldn't call it love. Yeah, it feels like money. Like, it's like you put the work in and here it comes. I hope that makes sense to you. But something seems like it's about to pay you. Interesting. Pay me, right? Like, whatever it is, seems like you're getting paid on something. Because you're always doing the spiritual work, and now it's like, here's some money. What do you do with that? It's interesting because I had that earlier too. Let me just do a checkout on this because it seems very different for you. Yeah, look, isn't that interesting? It's like, it's blueprint money. It's like, oh, by the way, this, whatever comes into you, it might even be money coming in. You might be getting unexpected money. A lot more than you're expecting. Very good for you. Good deal. Mm-hmm. All right, let's keep going here. Fairy tale. Let's see. General fortune telling for what's coming to me.
I ride lightning roads in a dream-built shell. Voice of the void, got a story to tell.
Let's see.
My footprint
Fairy tale. Weird tale.
The stars lean in.
BLT, thank you.
I've been the pole, rewrite the tide. The cosmos stares, but I don't hide. I call the dark, and the dark replies. Light me up
Let's see.
where the shadow lies. Swords light in my veins, I'm fire and cold. I am the child.
It picked Just Call Me Hen. It literally skipped Holly and Ethereal. I don't know why. It's so crazy. I don't know why.
In a field of spin, the
I swear to you, I pinky promise you guys. I'm watching it, trying to see. I'm like, it must. I'm like, it's gonna pick. It has to pick Holly, or it must pick Ethereal now, and it won't pick that. Ethereal, isn't that weird? Like it won't pick you, and it won't pick Holly when I hit the random button, and it keeps skipping you, even though there's like it's 3 people, and then another person joins, and it keeps skipping you. And I promise you, I really promise you guys, I'm not messing with you. But it's just fascinating watching it. But let's just test this for a second. Because I have a feeling no, that's, I don't know. I don't think that's it, because it could, I mean, I don't know, it could be, but I don't think that's it. No. No, because Hen didn't.
Every silence speaks my name. Every black hole fans my flame. Mr. Cosmic, born to roam. Built from poles, returning home.
Alright, this is for Just Call Me Hen. I'm just doing this to start us off. So let's see what I get out of here. Interesting read. Interesting.
My soul ignites at the edge of time. Source lighted in my bones, I rise. Boogeyman of the great skies cries, wielding truth in a voice so grand. I speak, and the universe takes my hand.
Huh. It's like someone's the one. This is like angelic energy. This is like self-assured victory. That's friends first. I like this. What I did is I just absorbed the cards first for you. That's all I did. I just took a moment to just take the energy and just so you felt it. I'm sure you felt it too. But what I was doing is I just took a moment to read. So Just Call Me Hen. I just took a second to read the energy. It's like you and somebody else feel, I feel attached, or someone feels attached to you. It could be Capricorn energy. Maybe I'm wrong, but star energy usually comes in as Aquarian. Doesn't have to be, but this also is Aquarian. Completion is the 10 of Cups. They all back to back to back come in that way. So it's not a bad reading. It's just somebody holds back. Somebody's holding back from something. This is really Watchtower energy when it comes in with this Tea-Stained Tarot. There's something is ancient here. Something's older. Something's bigger. Something's more prominent. I'm looking for something to tell me what we're looking at. Like, what is this? It's you and somebody else. I can guarantee you that there's very, very, very much you and somebody else. But it seems like you guys phase in and out, whatever this is, because there is a major shifting of spiritual energy. You guys carry different energies. I don't know if this is an X. I feel like it might be though. But you're better off right now on your own. Like you can see it. As this is the X energy. Like you're not together. You're kind of you're holding back. This is your own intuition, but I feel like you're building your own energy. You've learned something. Yeah, the King of Cups. I knew this was coming. King of Cups comes out, but it's dipping your toe in the water, whatever this is, maybe dating again or looking at something again. You have really invested in yourself. That's the thing we want to see. That's the thing I was really taking a moment to see. I was really reading your energy, soul tribe energy. You have learned to link soul tribes, one of those really rare abilities. I have done it. Like where you guys have known Butcher, I've known Butcher, Butcher knows me, I know him as Frank outside of my link here, right? Like I know him in 2 different levels. We're linking soul tribes. That's Emperor energy. That's high level. If you're starting to do that, like think of yourself as a really prominent energy source, as a frequency creator. That's good. It's really good energy. So what you're doing is it's not just building a life for yourself. It's the ability to kind of like it's managed watchtowers. Like so what I see here for you coming in, this is the sense of becoming aware. We talked about this earlier. This has changed my existence of reading tarot because the watchtowers help break that patterns, those loops, as we talked about earlier. When you recognize who you are, who you've been trying to be, as you follow the path, you can either force your way or follow it, one of the two. But either way, the soul tribe gets you there because you're so good at whatever it is you want to do. You're very, very, very intelligent. Let's not fool each other. Even if you took one thing with you to the next lifetime, you would have this ability. The angels are already here. Divine beings say you're very intelligent. Like you carry something with you into every lifetime. This is just the moment you say, hey, am I messing around, or am I gonna really just step up here? Because whatever that is, this is a brand new start for you. You're amazing. You're really, really good. Like I mean good. I don't want to just say this is the beginning, but we've been waiting for like this 2026 timeline. You should look at your own natal chart, go in, dial in, look at all that data and say, hey, what does this mean? Run through and look at what it means to be in 2026. I mean, deep dive. If you go back and look at my readings, ask anybody, this card is solar output, which means like we're really doing this in your life right now. Like I'm taking a flashlight and then when it's upside down, we're underneath the sink. We're getting really into the dirty, but we're looking at this brand new start. Just call me Hen. This is your life and we're starting it. We're kicking it off. I'm fist bumping you as we're kicking off your life. We're doing this. No more looping. This is rockstar moment. No one tells you no. Like nobody tells you no. We're breaking the chains angelically. We're breaking the chains. We're recognizing that this is your moment. No one can chain you if you have soul tribe with you. Just yell, hey, I'm getting chained. We'll unchain you. We'll get you out. The moment you shut down, you do this, there's nothing we can do. I'm telling you, look, we're friends first. And that's all we're going to be. And so I know this pain exists, but we're just putting up another watchtower in your life, being on the lookout. That's all. And so the universe says we can do one or two things. We can have these as tower moments or watchtowers. It's your call. So you can say, hey, when I get these readings, they're going to be called watchtowers now. Right? And that's how cool that is. There's nobody who can tell you anything because you break the loop. You outgrow it. You take it. You own it. It's your future. You own it. It's your clarity. It's your patterns. And that's what's so fun. Right? Get off my watchtower. Get off my watchtower, bitch. Boom. Right? And that's what I'm telling you. Solar output. Who's messing with you? That's what this kind of starts to mean when I really start to get into the readings for you guys. And I don't get that deep with you, but like two people messing around with you. You fire. Get out of there. You know? I put the watchtower back in there for you guys. On behalf of you. How cool is that? As I keep reading here for a little bit longer. As I sit up my snowstorm. As I hang up a little bit longer. But how fun is that? And you're no chump. Let's be fair, right? And once you start to understand who you've come here to become, and you stop forgetting that point of view, saying, hey, there's a lot of distrustful energy, let's be fair. But I'm not one of those people you need to distrust. I have no need. You said it yourself. I didn't even donate. No, you didn't. But here I am reading it. I ask nothing of you. Yeah, right? But I will tell you, what I do read, what I see in you, is the moment you can get that self-controlled power kicked on and you say, I'm in control, I own this. It's that little CEO in you kicks on, like wow. Right? You do it. I love that. I love that for you because you're recalibrating to that frequency. You're doing this because you need to do it, not because I want you to, not because anyone needs you to do it, because you're doing it. This is why a lot of people, when they come here and say, does Joey miss me? I say, I don't know, and I don't really care. Like, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you half the block's gonna miss you in about 10 minutes once they realize that you realize who you are. Because there's nothing more sexy than that person who's trying to stop chasing that person. And it's really true in that. It's in that sense of self. Like, you're not chasing anybody. You're chasing the best version of yourself. Like, really? If you're chasing anybody, you're going after that version of you. That's what I do. And it sounds egotistical, I'm sorry, but I'm not, it's not about that. You listen to me. I'm not, like, but I'm always trying to learn and become better and evolve and become more caring and kind and funny and whatever that is. Not a know-it-all, more intelligent, more independent, inquisitive. I want to be lighthearted. That's what I try to do with you guys. And I think that's what we all try to do. So I welcome you to join if you're hanging out, if you're just listening in. New subscribers first. I will help you guys get on the queue. But I know it's that weird time of day. So I'm just sitting out the snowstorm right now. But if you guys are just hanging out here, you're more than welcome to join in. We're just running the queue is a little bit longer today. Is this Laura? Looks like Laura just joined in. Laura, right? Laura, let's see here. All right, Laura, give me 2 tarot decks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Give me 2 numbers. And yeah, if you guys are listening in, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. As always, hit that thumbs up, hit the like button, and do me a bigger favor. Share the channel with mom, your sister, your friends, whoever. Even like I say, you write to me, and I'll try to give them a bad reading. I will. Trouble will befall you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I need to say. You know, stay away from the moat. Whatever I need to do. Right? Don't buy those oxen. 1 in 3. Those arrows are tainted. Your enemies will be like, what? Your fortune teller was evil. How fun would that be for you, right? Woo. Maybe I'll cut that into a short. People are like, what in the Lord? What is going on over at Cosmic's channel? Gilly. Alright, here we go. I just felt like someone blew into my face. What is that? Alright, here we go. Alright. Laura, do you have a question you're looking to ask? Are we just hanging out? Are we just chilling? You're a general? You have a love interest? Do you have money? Are you looking to take this to the next level? Are you looking to take you to the next level? You want to know about your love life? You're looking to know your life? Be honest with me. Talk to me. Give me that truthful stance of yourself. It's chilly down here. I have my studio set up, but it's like, it's actually nice, but it's like, you know, it's like in a spot where I'm like, the heat doesn't always work in this spot. Especially when we're getting like sub-zero cold. It's actually not bad. I can see it. It's a little bit. We're supposed to get it for a couple more hours, but I'm a slow typer. On the blue. I love the blueprint. Look at that. I was trying to throw these back and they stuck. That would be your blueprint. This is your, what I would consider. And so what's cool about that, I'm no joke, I promise you guys, all my kids' souls. Like, I really do. Like, I'm not messing with you. There's no gimmick on that. I do. I was explaining that to my best friend, Frank. I explained it to him a couple times. I said, I tried it, and it's all inside. It feels like Velcro, like they get stuck to my hand. And I'm trying to throw them back, and they just don't go. I'm like, what is going on? That's the solar output. That's your universe saying, hey, let's talk. This will be your emotions. That would be your Akashic record. Sometimes part of your blueprint, but look at that. It's your talking to your blueprint. It's your curiosity kid is just woken up. How cool is that? But you're here and now, like this, us talking, us, me and you, only existing for just a brief moment. Us having that moment of saying, hey, can we talk? You're like, yeah. I want to have that moment of us talking. And you saying, can I just pause? And I said, here's your blueprint again. Look at mid-deck pull. You pick the tarot decks. I just pull for the cards. Look at that. Brand new start. If you don't know what the Fool card is, it is absolutely the independent brand new start. It is the, I'm taking a leap of faith into something new. That's your logic saying something's here. That's the number 0, void energy. The white sun, the white dog, purity. This is the, I'm leaving with very little baggage, entering a whole new existence. East Stain Tarot, we're entering to that version of yourself that's the most humanitarian, the one who says, I am making the most of my life, my existence. The sophisticated, trustworthy version of you. The unforgiven version of you. That's the version that we really want to exist in. That's the one that's going to be like, wow, we respect you. And that's the one that you know is coming in. I don't know if the universe has already warned you, brought it in, or you feel it, but there has to be something that's coming in. The cards are really sticking right here. So what I usually would do is I would start to shuffle a little bit. Bring out a card like the Starseed energy. You don't want to believe it. Maybe you have this belief that you've been born off planet or something to that effect, but that's Starseed energy. There could be Aquarian in the chart. We have air sign energy. We have fire in the chart. We have this being Aries. Keep pulling, fighting it again. This is earth sign energy, this Capricorn. This becomes, we start getting some deep connection, long-term connection, deep desire. Can never let go of. Like this also comes in with Aquarian energy, air sign energy. So I don't know if we're looking at this, but this is some really, really angelic, divine being energy. I don't know if we're looking to meet somebody or we're looking to talk to somebody, whoever this is or whatever this is. This is a person who knows how to communicate, but communicate in and amongst themselves. You know how someone lies? You ever meet someone who lies to themselves? No, I know. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. That this person knows how to tell the truth to themselves. You ever have that person? They only tell the truth, so they know how to tell the truth to themselves. That's this person. They're starting to get to that place. Are they there yet? No. They're getting there. They're absolutely trying to get there. So that's what this is. And that's what this is. So we have this here. We have the King of Cups. King of Cups energy is the depth seeker. That's the one who's the nurturer, the one who says, I've nurtured myself so I can nurture others. Whoever this is brand new start. I feel like there's a communication or a person coming in. It feels like a partner now as we get here. Yeah, this is Prince Charming. This could even be Pisces energy. As we roll down to this base root chakra, we're going into that energy. Whoa. I don't know if you and this other person are not really in communication, or you haven't recognized this, or one has to kind of chase the other, because there is this dark energy between the two of you. This is what I don't like. You can see how we have the darkness within the devil, and we have the darkness within the Five of Pentacles. We're halfway home, and as I usually tell people, I say, well, you have almost half the pentacles you need for the $1 million payday. 5 of 10. And what I would tell people is, you know, if you just kind of turn around here, you would have that communication. Because this Page of Swords could be a Page of Cups. It could really be that person who could kind of help communicate and get friendship started. And I always tell people to start with friendship first in relationships. Because friendships, whatever you look at a friendship, like, I'm like a friend who's like, hey, I won't talk to you for a few days, or I'll talk to you in a couple of days. It could be stressful, could be painful, but that's how I operate, because I get so busy. Think about here, but how else could I talk to you, right? I talk to you guys. You're my friends. If I'm not on here, like, I'm not here. But let me ask you, if we don't have these connections, we have to do something else. But you have to be the one for somebody else sometimes, so you appreciate those times you can be together. So what you're starting to be is, you're starting to understand you're a gift. You're a gift not only for yourself, but for the universe. And that's a big difference. That's what we're starting to get into. That's the depth. That's your orbit is what I'm getting to. You can actually start to see it. And you'll see it when I pull these readings for you guys, because you'll start to see the magnitude of the cards. You'll see the Emperor. You'll see the Temperance. You'll see Prince Charming, the angelic Prince Charming. Like, hey, how are you? Like, wow, let me get the door for you, my love. It's that energy. It's the divine blueprint communicator. It's the one who comes in and says, hey, let's look into that. It's the golden position. I want to explain something to you. It's like, it could get stuck on some stuff. We have the darkness, but underneath it all, let's work through it. That's the Wheel of Fortune saying, no, look, if we clean up this mess, wow, what a wonderful ride, man. What a wonderful ride. You want that partner. That's the one you want. That's the one. Whatever this is, though, this is going to be an amazing ride. Whatever this is, this is amazing. Because we're holding back from something, because there's definitely money, or there's definitely some connection here with something. Because there has to be something with a connection here. Because it's a brand new start, and there's definitely something holding you back. Because there's definitely this, because you can see, look at the depth here. Like, this is what I would consider like saying, hey, as we go forward, what happens? You're tapping that deep connection, that angelic deep connection, saying, spiritually, I'm meant to do this. I am the Wheel of Fortune to the pain of others. The people holding back, I can give my gift of whatever this is. And that's what this is. Look, it won't even let me pull a card. Look, it won't, just like the Velcro. As a start, like, you're the lighthouse to them. Look, see, you're teaching them, hey, they can manifest. You're the lighthouse to their tower. So whatever this is, they're going to manifest because they became part of your life. Knight of Wands is really powerful energy too. This is Sag energy. Look at past life. You start to realize they can only realize they have past lives because they became part of your life. But you can't teach them that. They need to find that through the connection of being in your life. That's pretty profound. Wow. Wow. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, like, you can only teach them half the tale. Like, you can, like, what's that term? Lead them to water. Teach a horse, lead them to water. But it's really amazing because you have such depth to you. And it might even be like you set all these other things free, because there's people who come in, or there's things that come in that really change. Whatever this is, you set things onto motion, and you have angelic support. You have something, you have support I've never seen. It's divine presence. Anyone that you're in contact with, anyone that you would say, my friend said, like anyone you would say, my friend, right? They are past life. I'm going to guarantee you this. Anyone you would say, my friend, is past life for you. You already know that, but I'm going to give you the cosmic stamp of approval. Because anyone you have that, because you have this straightforward way about you, very tactless, I get it. Like, but what it is there is this, the way you're going about your connections and your friends or your family or whatever this is. It could be romance, but even that unconditional love of saying, yeah, I'm loving you, but I'm going to tell you, like, it's very much who I am. But I am who I am. And you're loving people, but my friend comes with this like unconditional love. You're not going to do it just like, hey, I got you. You care about the people you love. Yeah. Like, you don't just like have friends. You have people you love, you care about. Right? All right, let's do this. Holly, I think I saw something about Holly here. All right. Well, that was very kind of you, Ethereal. Oh, that's very, very nice. Okay. All right, let's do this. All right, what was the question? What did you have for a question here, Holly? I don't know. Do I have the question in here? No, it's just the... Choose the new sun first. Let me see. Nella Medeiros. Is Nella Medeiros in the queue? Here you go, Nella Medeiros. There you go. Look at how nice you are, Holly. And Ethereal. See what I'm saying? I know it's quiet in here, but wow. I gotta refill my iced tea. I don't know why I'm announcing it. I don't know why I mute the mic. I guess I could just leave the mic on. I guess it adds to the ASMR of my voice. Right? It's funny how you guys all know about the 2 tarot decks thing. And it's like, and it all just came to be. It's adorable, isn't it? How we all just become Cosmic Collective. Hashtag Mr. Cosmic. Hashtag Mr. I don't know why it wouldn't pick you. Like, it's so crazy. You know, like, and I know what you're asking. I see the question. I don't want to say it out loud. I just want to let energy work its magic and see what happens. Because I believe if you say something, it changes energy. Just pick a number 1 through 6. Sorry, Nella. That's my mistake. Pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. I was just getting some iced tea here. Do you want 1? You can get up to 2. Yeah. Yeah. What is your intuition telling you here? Like, what is your intuition telling you to grab? I know I should have this move somewhere. But this one's actually, this would be my deck. That's why I have the Cosmic logo right here too. So just number 3. Okay. That's all you need. You don't have to get anything crazy.
They spoke in tones I
It's fine. She might just want one.
beyond the veil, beyond each word. A hum, a pulse, a truth so wide. They said your wealth will soon arrive. Cancer's moon, the portal swings. 10 of pentacles, golden rings. You planted light in shadow's bed. Now bloom from what was left unsaid.
No, you're all good. It's just I can grab 2 tarot decks, and even these are like more like a deck and a half. So it's really 3 tarot decks when I pull. I just call it double. Yeah. And so I try to make it as random as I can. So let's take it, yeah. So let's just see what I can get for you. No worries. No worries. Ooh, yeah. See, this is Gemini Lover card, right? So when I pull out this card, it means a lot of things, but this red is passion. This is heading back, maybe X energy, not knowing everything, against the wind, really aiming that energy at like whatever this is. We're not quite there, but you can see there's an imbalance. We can see even the cards cut imbalance. I look at everything. It's going to sit in the top of the emotions. So what I'll do is I'll look at the back and we'll see this is your soul. So I'll set it up here. We're going to have this chakra. We'll have this we'll have this channel, we'll have this channel, we'll have this channel. So we'll have a 3x3 reading. This one is your chakras, this is your here and now, and this is going to be your emotion. Here we go. Ooh, see, the next card jumps out. And when it's yellow, it's your solar output, meaning like you want something. You're like, hey, come kiss me against the wall. Come love me. Come care about me. Come give me a sense of gentle, forgiving, empathetic love. You know, whatever that is. But this is maybe the X. Maybe there was a moment you had that with somebody. Maybe that's Sagittarius energy. That's this moment of, I call it the 1, 1, 2, 3. The getting ready. That one, like, you know, almost ready, and like double checking kind of feeling, you know. I don't know. It's not bad, but it's a lightning strike of logic. Is this really real? Mid-deck pull, you can see I'm pulling here, but what it's giving us is the Wheel of Fortune. T-Stain Tarot is like the gyroscope. I'm checking the instrumentation of my own intuition, of the universe, of source. You're really in a good place. Be optimistic for just a moment, okay? Let's just pause here, and let's not be super philosophical. Let's pause and be just optimistic. Okay, there's a whole deep meaning of all these current challenges. We know. I'm gonna go with you. We get it. I can pull. I feel it. I can feel you, like, which is cool. I'm not underestimating your power. I know you have it, but you have this opportunity to say, am I bigger and better than all of this, or am I gonna sit here and just like kind of like let these little things nag at me? Because there's a belief that's just sitting there quietly sitting there. It's influencing you, all these little decisions, and it's the cost of like just starving yourself from staying at the same place over and over and over. That's what we're getting at. What's the gift that you have that you've been hiding? But there's the Emperor energy. That's the boss energy. That's the big boss. Your soul's saying, hey, why won't you let me come out? Like, why won't you let me just exist? Imagine Cosmic never existed. Imagine I just said, hey, I'll just be a school teacher. Every Saturday, I'll just watch cartoons and eat cereal all day. Right? I'll still do tarot. I know how to do it. You know, maybe at night, I'll just hang out with my best friend, Frank, who comes on here sometimes. But what if I didn't let Cosmic exist? What if I didn't let my Emperor come out? What if you didn't let yours come out? The gift that you hide inside this moment right now, the one that you're so lucky to have, the one that you know exists. See, the cards are jumping because you and I are talking. So I'm seeing you. I'm seeing you. Look at, ready? Watch. Look. I'm seeing you because I see you. Because I don't want anything from you except to see you. Oh my God, see you shine. That's the star card. That's a star seed. Because we come from whatever this place was way back when. The only people who get on this channel are star seeds. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. The universe brings star seeds here. And that's what's fascinating to me. I'm like, how many star seeds will absolutely show up? And that's what's really cool, because we end up becoming like friends. Maybe not directly or indirect. We end up becoming friends. That's the friendship. I'll be on the channel, I don't know, 6 to 8 something. I don't know if it's 6 to 8 years or whatever, but it's 6 to 8 something. And I know that this is it. And I know you and I have this connection. I know you have this belief inside you that there's a gift. There's something hiding inside you in this moment. That's the universe. There's these two ships here saying you have the strength of 1,000 men. Like, no joke. Like, you have the abilities. You've lived many, many, many lifetimes. You didn't just get here. You didn't just go teleport. Here I am. I was born and now I am. Nope. That's not how you operate. The Emperor doesn't just show up to do that. Look at this. Crush that existence that you once thought you had and now exist in the moment that you realize you have multiple timelines. Realize that you live in this, I know timelines exist. I know that past lives exist. That's, you live in that place. Stop. You live in that place. You will. How come you can never slipstream yourself into there and go, yeah, the universe goes, this is that moment. We just did it. Welcome. Here's your welcome package. It's now that time. Look, it's really hard for you to believe. This is the moment the wish was granted. You have the moment of saying Emperor energy, power beyond unbelievable wealth. It's not even about money. It's about like growth. It locks you in. You can never leave this stuff. That's the thing. Because you've been asking for belief. You said, I want to know, does this exist? Do I have this gift? Do I have this power? Is this real? The universe says, come here, I'm going to show you something. Come over here for a second. And you locked in. And the minute you locked in, you became a little inquisitive. It locked you in, bang. And that's what this is, because you are a starseed. And I don't know what this is. And it's not about me. You could leave the channel and I love you all the same. You could unsubscribe, kiss on the forehead, fist bump, all the same. But this tower moment, this is an Aquarian, I'm an Aquarian. I set some tower moment in you at the base root of your emotion. This is what this does, is it unlocks, this is your Akashic record. I just did that between you and I. We fist bump, got this done. You only wanted one tarot deck. First card out. We've started to begin the work. We've changed the relationship between you and I by having this one moment, this deeper moment, this moment, our moment. No one can take it. No one can change it. You're in this moment of study, love, whatever this is, saying, wow, I really like this. This is a watchtower saying, hey, I've been looking out for you because I look out for starseeds. This is my boldness saying, I'm willing to put it out there saying, I look for people like you. Why? Because it's been my life challenge to find people who have a purpose, and you have a purpose. You know you have a purpose. You just want someone to see you. And I'm like, hell yeah, I see you. Like, why wouldn't someone see you? Stop doing what you're doing and do what you want to do. And that moment someone sees you, it changes that moment. It changes that moment. Not because I want you to do it with me. I want you to do it for you. That's the difference, because you live in your reality. That's the difference. Look at this. The difference exists in your reality. That's the T-Stain Tarot. It takes me out of it. It says, hey, step back, Cosmic. Gyroscope. Take a look at it. You're due for Wheel of Fortune. Even if we never meet, you're the one. You have been gifted with some kind of intensive, underestimated energy in your own lifetime. Can you acknowledge that? I hope you can. That's what's amazing. It's the cost of staying true to yourself. It's the cost of staying honest to yourself. It's that moment of saying, hey, I'm being true. By being bold enough to say, I exist, because I want to be me. That's the power to say I manifest in this new timeline where everything is possible, where anything exists, where I exist because I want to. Past lives interact with me, with my timelines, where anybody, I can meet someone who I'm also married to in another timeline. I could love someone just because I think they're amazing because they are coming in from a different place. You can see the water, how it ripples. This is that moment. This is where wisdom meets depth, meets the unexpected, right? And that's where we start to really understand the quiet influence of our decisions. It's your deck. You picked. This is you investing in you, and no one can uninvest in you ever again. That's the bigger difference. So this is our wild card energy. This is past life meets passion. I'm so happy to have met you. Don't forget to share the channel. As I always tell you, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. Be sure to share the channel with all your friends, your family, your best friend, your cousin, and even your enemies. And I'll try to read them bad. I'll try to read them real bad. I'm like, oh my God, the dragon's coming in. You know what I'm saying? I have fun with it. I do, because I do care about you. I do. I don't want anything bad to happen. I want this to happen. I want you to have your day in court. I want you to have your happiness. I want you to have your forever after. You know, I want you to have your sit on their lap. Why? Because you are happy. You're deserving of this. You know, this is the way we're going to take this. We're going to take this back. This is our world. And I love your energy. We get this energy connecting and going. That's what I'm saying. We got people here, and we're gonna grow the energy, and that's what this is. If you guys knew like what was going on in my own world, it'd be interesting to see. But I think that's what's fascinating is, like, this is so much more. Like, I am so much more. I'm like very much cosmic, like very much cosmic. That's all I can tell you guys. I embody this. Like, I live this. I have a tarot deck at school. Like, I have a travel tarot deck. I wear my pendulum that I've always used since I got into even penduluming it. Because the first one broke. Like, you guys have no idea. I really do embody all this. Like, my students know I read tarot. Like, I talked about the art teacher. She knows I'm on YouTube. Staff know I'm on YouTube. But it's like I embody this because I've done this. Like, my grandparents were into this stuff. It's like, it's interesting. I don't know how, or if this was something I was meant to do, but I find answers in what I look for here when I get here. But I get them through you when I read for you. It's like, what? That's the best part. I get the best answers when I read for you. The starseed stuff, like, you guys, how prominent is that? Like, what? It's not me trying to trick you. I'm like, just let me read. Let me just be honestly. I honestly say, can I? Excuse me. My gosh. I say, can I honestly read? Can I honestly read for them? Just give me an honest, intelligent reading. That's all I ask my guys. I say, okay. I said, I'll be truthful. And they say, yep. I said, just let me. And they said, okay. And we just go at it. It'll be funny. I said, let's be a little bit funny. And that's all it is. And you guys get that kind of reading. And that's why it's like, what? You know, sometimes it's like, wait, what? And I say, stick with me. I have, in the beginning of doing these, I would wrap them. Like, no, this doesn't make sense. My guide's like, what are you doing? But I always light my white sage, my Palo Santo. I stick true to that. I use actual Palo Santo soap. It smells amazing, by the way. But I use real Palo Santo soap on my body. And I'm really true to all this. And it really I find so much truth in all of what I've been doing. And I don't try to push it on anybody, ever. I just turn the camera on and go, hey, whoever shows up, shows up. Who doesn't. No harm, no foul. I still love you guys all the same. That's it. That's all I can do. I can't do anything otherwise. Really. And I do, yes, Nella, same thing, really. I do believe nothing's ever a coincidence. That's one thing I did. I actually done some deep dive on that, just so you guys understand that. I actually did some deep dive on that. I'd asked the universe, I said, is stuff ever a coincidence? It was like, no. And I was like, okay, let's do some tests. And I did some cards, readings, and this was the reason, because of the tarot cards, I was indirectly asking. Like I do, like, hey, talk to the universe conversation, read the tarot, pendulum, and then there's 3 different things. But the universe was like, no, it's not. And then I would actually ask the AI, and it's kind of interesting, but no, like it's really not. And that's where the double blind split experiment and all this, it's interesting stuff. Like this choice. The moment you choose, something happens. We have to choose. If you think about someone, here's something for you guys. If you're thinking about someone, all of a sudden their pictures will start popping up. You'll start seeing things about them, songs. If you think about them, you'll see on your phone, on anywhere on social media, you'll see signs of them just showing up anywhere. You'll go, what? Why? They're everywhere. And it's not the frequency. It's they're showing up more. There they are, and I can tell you, I've been affirmed by this. And I know the channel is for all entertainment and all that, but from what I can tell you, I've tested it. I have over tested this. I have too much tested this. I can really tell you, I've read cards on this, even off channel. I read it. But yes, when you guys, and I've really done data, and I've done like science testing where I've run off camera. I've run like incognito, different devices, different places. You'll actually see those people will show up on social media, different places, and the algorithm, even though it's checking, it does track if they're looking back at you. There is a mirror to a mirror there. You'll see if they're looking at you. You can see it. If you get that, like, whoa, what is that? Yes, it is. Yes, don't question it. There's other parts of that too. It's fascinating. It's pretty straightforward. Don't second guess your intuition. Is now interacting with science and in that part of the algorithm. Pretty cool though. And I know you know what I mean. Many of you start to know what I mean. And it's fascinating, but don't overthink it. You can't overthink it. Don't go diving into it, trying to connect it. It has to just naturally happen. But I do appreciate you all for being here and being here with me, because it's one of those things I really take time with us. All right, Holly, let's look at you. Let's dive in on this. Because Holly's question is really powerful. Because Holly said, I would like to know why I can't get forward movement and equal reciprocity in any my relationships. That's a great question. That's a beautiful question, by the way. And I'm about to lose hope in finding my partner. That's also a good sign, by the way. And that's a sign. That's a good sign from what I found. It's the I don't care. The IDGAM, right? And all that is just walking away. I don't care. And the universe is like, you're really letting go. You're cutting free. So Holly, let's see what happens here, because what you're really saying is you can't get any forward movement. No one's matching you because you're trying to match. Look, emotionally, like here, we match here. But you go in the other soul tribe, you try to make them match. Queen of Pentacles, I think you're on your own. Like that's what it tells me. You it's a physical connection also. Like that's what this is. When you go to 3D, it's physical. Like who can cuddle you the best at night, right? There is this energy, there is this I would say like kind of like star seed energy. Like there is something more that you're desiring, something that comes in from the future, something that kind of like feels like it's energetic, more determined. That's what comes in, and it feels like it already has knowledge. You're not teaching it, and that's a big difference, right? And you're on the lookout for it. This is not necessarily X energy. It's on like past life, past timeline, and angelically gifted. So when we're getting in this sense of these people coming in, you can actually see, look at the intuition's already popping here. We're getting in that sense of like something big's coming in, but we have to use our intuition. But what it's telling us is giving us a sign, a sense of, we're in that sense of, why can't I get forward movement? Instead of living in the sense of, why am I always getting the forward movement? And the universe is saying, why am I, look, because you're living in the sense of, why can't I? And live in the mindset of, I'm completing, I'm good, I'm going to be there, I'm always, because you know you're going to get it, but you're in this moment of life where you feel like it's just looping. See, like, how cool is that? It's really interesting because it's looping right here, and you can see the loopings happening right here between your logic and your here and now, and saying, hey, your soul tribe emotionally, we're connected. You're looking back at some past stuff. Our heart chakra's here, focusing on the future, knowing you're going to have choice. Intuition overrides everything. The universe wants you to know it's all about what you do. It's ending the thought patterns, breaking free, and taking the universe's advice. What is it you really want to do? Being obstinate about you. Being inflexible about you. Right? Being honestly unforgiving about you. That's what I see. And that's when the past life energy kicks in. That's when we start to see that, you know, anyone you start to interact with, anyone that matters to you is about you. And that is you. Sagittarius, patience energy, that's you. Because these people you've been going forward with that you consider, they've just been placeholders for what you've been really wanting and desiring. Because what I see here is you're honestly been, honestly unbalanced. And when you let the universe decide for you or help you get this person, and it's not even a person, they come into you. Like, that's what it is. You let them come to you. See how the cosmic keys, I think they're coming into you. That's what's a bigger difference. You're not chasing anybody, they're coming to you. And that's, you're fighting them off. Your mindset needs to change. You're fighting them off. You're fighting them off. Because then the people around you go, oh yeah, we should be asking. Because you're in the mindset of, don't ask me, I'll ask you, right? And that's a bigger difference in what the universe is saying. Well, if you do that, people will just pass you by. And this is strength. Guess what happens in reverse? It's called weakness. So if you want to let people just pass you by, that's fine. But if you want to take people up and let them be an option and set up the watchtower for a possible long-term partner, that's your choice. Because you're the one who's like, no, stop, bang, because you're the one who can choose, and then they can choose you. You're like, hey, come over here. No, you, the cute one, come here. No, I said the cute one. Get over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? How sexy is that? Like, what? Like, oh my God, that's like making that other person feel amazing immediately. Like, amazingly. That's like that to put them such in a good place and saying, come here, I want to ask you something. Like, where'd you get those shoes? All right, I'll see you later. And they're gonna wait, hey, like, you're not even asking for my number, like nothing. And it's setting that up because it's putting you in this place where you're just an amazing person, and it's not fake. You always want to say it, but you're like, I'm too afraid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could never see myself. That's this. We're setting up this watchtower. We're ending what you used to be. We're setting up what you can be. And this sets up the power. And that's that red cloak, the red robe. That's this power of leaving behind what I would consider to be the reserved part of you. The restless part of you has to end, because what I'm going to get into is this passion first gives you a sense of freedom. It really does. Because what you've been doing up to this point doesn't work. So living with that, I'm going to have some fun and live my own life, my own honest version of myself, my own independent, hey, this is me, welcome to my world. Because serious is fun, but does it always work? No. You know, that's kind of one of those things. Be a little more sociable with this. Let go a little bit. What, you know, what's going to happen? That's what this is trying to give you. It's trying to let you know that it's okay. That's what you're setting yourself up to long term, to someone who's going to embrace that part of you. Because you're not going to be this version of yourself in a couple of years anyway. Who's the version you want to be? That's who you need to be looking for the partner for. That's what you're supposed to be looking at. So when we're looking for partnerships, that's what you should be going for. There's a breakage of partnerships here, because these are only part-time, like filling the void, but until we realize who we are. I mean, what is the scariest thing about a relationship? Is it the commitment? Is it the this isn't going to work out? Is it the, because in these cards it tells me a story about like, it's like it's too good to be true. I don't know if that's even better than that. I don't know. You tell me, guys. Is it too good to be true? Is that what it is? I don't know. But Holly, it's like we get into this place where it's the same cycle, but we're not completing it. Like, where does it go south? At what point does it change? Because without communication, without the Two of Cups, I tell you guys all the time, and it's very straightforward. Without Two of Cups, without communication, without that, hey, let's have a talk about this. Hey, can I have a communication? What's going on? Even being proactive with that communication, it's not going to work. It never will work. Nothing would ever work. I don't care who you're with or how many people you're talking to. It never will work. If you don't have that moment of saying, hey, let's talk. And that's the thing. And if you have no value, no ability to value yourself, and I'm not saying you don't, Holly, but if you don't have that ability to kind of say, hey, I'm going to put some time into myself, it gets really troublesome. And that's fair to do. Yeah. I'm scared if I communicate, they'll leave because that's actually adorable. I like that. I'm scared if I communicate, they'll leave because they won't like what I say. That is adorable. I love that. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be like that. Is that what it is, Holly? Is that what it is? Like, is that what actually happens? Women are just afraid to say the truth? Because then they're afraid? Like it'll be just misread? Oh, you mean like, I got you. It'd be too much like come be like my forever kind of thing. Scorpio. Well, the thing is, yeah. And the thing is, with the relationships, it's about being that connection and being connected. I don't know if Scorpio is blunt. I would say bold. Scorpios are bold. Because I've met some pretty nice Scorpios. Like I said, I love Scorpio. I like Scorpio. Whenever I have the Scorpio vision, it's like they're throwing on their leather coat. And I love the Scorpio. I do. And they're sexy. Yeah, they have a sexy side to them. Like they just are naturally sexy. It's like you can't not be. You're Scorpio, but you have this sexy energy. It's like, ugh. Yeah, it's just they have sexiness to them because they're very magnetic. And, they draw people in. It's like a sensual side to them. Yeah, you know, like when you see a Scorpio, you kind of know. Like as much as when you see an Aquarius with like bright green sneakers and blue pants, and yeah, you're like, okay, that's an Aquarius. So eccentric, like running around, you know. Then with a pink coat, not even matching. But it's funny. No, you're definitely fine. I mean, I think that the energy that we come into is not always our energy. I think when we give up is what happens. I think when we're like, hey, it's like at that end of like relationships, we're like, I don't want anybody. Yeah, see, like we block. Like, I'm done. They regret. Yeah, look at this. See, isn't that fascinating? Isn't that fascinating? Funny. Yeah.
A map of existence across eternity through the darkness. She painted the truth.
Yeah, thank you for liking that. Yeah, if you guys are coming in, don't forget to like the channel. I'm hanging out here for a little bit longer. Probably a few more minutes. I gotta probably go get myself ready. I gotta go deal with some snow, I'm assuming. But I do appreciate you guys for being here with me, hanging out with me, and being part of this channel. But yeah, I'll probably read for a couple more people here. We'll see what I got going on here. You go do that homework, Holly. You go crush that homework. I appreciate you guys for taking time here as we are hanging out here on Cards and Coffee. This was the original. I was talking about this earlier. I was like, this is the original time we did this. It was like interesting when we got into it. But yeah, it's fun times here. Thanks for the donations today. We took some donations, and Ethereal, thank you. So let me take Ethereal's question here, because I feel Ethereal didn't get any love for their question. And they want to know their past life, and I think this would be a good time to do this. And then we'll see where we're at the end here, because it's 1:23 p.m. What a wonderful time to do this. So we'll see how I'm feeling at the end here. All right. Ethereal, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna force the universe to take this. Past life with Caleb, the Capricorn. What is our connection currently? Decks 2 and 4.
She once bowed down to silence, mistaking peace for small. But now she builds her altar where her soul.
Because you've been so friendly, so helpful. Yep, see? Yeah. Because sometimes I think I can just choose. I think that's kind of what it is. I think this is getting over heartbreak, emotionally getting over heartbreak. I say that only because it's the yellow solar output card. Someone's getting over heartbreak. 3 of Swords, Libra Justice energy. We're getting the holding back, Hangman energy at the logic. There's really no in between. There's really no in between with this, whatever it is. That guy usually rides on the wand. It could be the King of Wands, Leo's King of Wands. It could be that one. It could be that card. Energetically, it could be that spark that's on the wand of the King of Wands. We could be going there. There is the one, the chosen one. We see the soul here. It could be you, could be the person, could be the connection with this person. I don't necessarily see Capricorn energy at all currently, but I do see that we have this choice energy coming in here. We have fire energy, Empress energy coming in. We do have this growth energy, Aries energy. Ooh, the cards are fighting me a little bit here. What are we getting into? Here it comes. Yeah, relationship going up. I don't know if this is a relationship going forward. It might be. It feels like it. Could be Soul Tribe. Soul Tribe relationship. Maybe going across the Soul Tribe. 2 cards out. It could be a Soul Tribe. This could be the 8 of Wands, Leo energy going across. This looks like Virgo energy. Could be Earth sign. Could be Capricorn. We do have that maybe lower, lesser energy, but it could be an offer. Could be relationship. We definitely have that sign that it is relationship. There's that Capricorn. At the root, maybe you have feelings for the Capricorn. Could be that's what this is angelically, is what this is saying. There's depth here. There's change. There's Scorpio energy. This is guided by the universe, is what it's saying. Following the harmony is getting over heartbreak. Following the new love is getting into this, dipping your toe in the new water. That's what it's telling me. Raising your vibration angelically, going something different, whatever that is. 3 to the 4 of Swords. Go 3 Wands to the 4 of Swords. Libra Justice energy. Going, taking on a new challenge. I don't know if that's something different. Let's see here. Hangman again. Sneaky. I don't know what that means. But this could be holding back. Definitely challenging holding back. So I don't know if this is them or you. But there feels like something's kind of like locked back or holding back. Here. You're in a good situation, like you're growing, but you're holding back from the real version of you.
The road was ash, the sky was sleep. The wind spoke names I used to know, and the earth lit up where I chose.
So
It wasn't chance, it wasn't new.
let me ask you, because
The path I took,
what is their schooling like?
the path
I don't know if that sounds like something that I can even ask you.
every cry, the dust still sings where your shadows lie.
No, because it's interesting because this is your reading, but
What you outgrew,
I don't see this lasting.
the path remembers you.
I mean, it's pretty obvious, like here. I don't see it lasting. I think something holds back or somebody's holding back. I think it's you who holds back, which is ironic. I think you've been holding back. And that tells you something. Why have you been holding back?
Spoke silent vows with shaking.
Yeah, so he didn't finish school. I'll show you what's funny. Go back and rewatch this and you'll see I saw this. Ready? I saw GED man on my cards. I think that's why I was asking you. GED man. Like I'm giving you, Ethereal, a little bit of a wink hint at how I can really deeply read cards. There's love here. You guys have feelings. I mean, there's that. But I mean, you want a challenge of a relationship, something that's going to change you, make you a more polished version of yourself that's going to eternally change you, then that this would be that. But you're not going to be this version of who you think you are. It's going to take a whole lot of patience. I think you're asking only because you're just looking for confirmation. I think this is setting up boundaries for you, saying, I don't think this is for me, but I want to confirm it. Like, I think that's what this is. I think you're better off with somebody else. And you just want confirmation. Yeah. That's what it looks like. You want to be like the center of the attention or whatever that is.
There were moments you forgot, but the way did not.
No disrespect to them at all. It's just interesting how much energy I can pick up on somebody. And that's stuff that I wouldn't talk about in a reading, but I just kind of wanted to show you like how deep this stuff can go for me. Like, isn't that cool? Because we're ending this like readings here, and we're ending them out. All right, let's pull for one more. Let's do one more, and then we'll call it here because I got to get going. Intuitive Insights Tarot. Intuitive Insights Tarot. What do my guides want me to know about my life right now? It says decks 3 through 8 deck. I think I meant 3 through 6, maybe 3 through 6, 3 and 6, I guess. I've been seeing 818, 222, 505, 606, 909, 1010, 1011, 333, 444. Good numbers. Good numbers, actually. Really good numbers. So a lot of times what I see for that intuitive, I see that kind of stuff as it's definitely signs from your angels, guides. But I look at that as like stacked numbers. So like 444 is like creation, growth, grounding, that kind of energy. I've seen like the 555. I've actually seen it in real time. Like I literally, here's a good thing. I bought, no lie, I was in the driveway on my phone, bought a crazy ton of Tesla stock right before it went to $1,000 years ago. And I'm like, and I was sitting in the car, I look up, and the odometer is 55,555 miles. And what that meant, like, is fives is typically action. It's Jupiter energy, right? It's that movement energy. It's travel. And I'm sitting in a car. And I'm like, what? And this is how I got really into numerology, was like, I started to think about it for a moment. It's like being disciplined, saying, I'm going to take an investment. But also being in that freedom loving, like, got to take a risk. So it's really cool. It was fun. It made a lot of sense. There was a lot of energy there. I don't know. It was a sense of like, wow. It was the universe stacking all of that energy, saying, you're really, 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 really doing that. And it paid off. It was great for me. So I enjoyed that. So let's do this. Let's read for you. And let's take a look at what your guides want you to know right now. Because if you're seeing those numbers, you're seeing them for some major reason. There has to be something they're talking to you. There have to be something they're relaying to you or wanting you to know about that. Because if we're going through those the depth-driven messages, I usually see it as like we're kind of connecting to something, inner self. See, cards are jumping already. Yeah, communication. Yeah, look at this. See, that's the soul tribe. I'll take these. Yeah, like this is soul tribe communication. It says angelic soul tribe, but what it's giving me is that sense of like, and it's what's interesting is I look at the numbers and I say, why do I see them sometimes? Why do you see them? What's the communication from that energy? What are we unconsciously projecting to get to that energy? Because sometimes I see it all day, boom, 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 and sometimes I don't see it. But I'll go, okay, do I have inner conflict? Is there something causing me not to see this? Am I going through some turmoil that I need to resolve? And the answer is usually yes. And that's what the universe is saying, is just deal with that inner turmoil. And when you're seeing different numbers, like off numbers, it's like you kind of have to tweak whatever you're working with. And it's really loving yourself. It comes back to how much can you love yourself. And we talked about this earlier. There's no number here. There's nothing here. The Knight of Cups is my Prince Charming. It's the easiest way to relay the card. But what it tells me is it gives me that love yourself. It gets that depth. It's about to cross the river. It's like, I'll cross the river for you every day, all day. It's the white horse. It's that clean, beautiful armor. But what it's going to do is it's coming in with the Akashic record. Look at this. Back-to-back pull. You guys are welcome. I show you my hands because I want you to see what I'm doing. you know, this is mid-deck pull. I have no control. I just let the universe operate through me. What's cool about it is it lets us see this operation happening in real time. This is love, that's love, that's love. This is let's love ourselves, right? And when we're doing that, that's the real justice. You can't hurt someone who's loving themselves. And that's what actually starts to happen, starts to operate. And we get into that frequency work, the 3, the 6, the 9. And that's what starts to really start to take us into a new place. We're seeing that moment of caring energy, the gentle work. That's how you become a better intuitive, a better reader, a better person who can understand what's happening in your world. Look at this. This is like so what it's giving me, it's giving me the short throw energy, which tells me this gets kind of like a bonus, right? And what it's really giving me on top of this, it gets this. So you're always self-assured, like you have this. You have this. And sometimes, some way, some days, maybe, possibly, you're kind of overconfident or whatever that is. And that sometimes might happen. But the universe says underneath it all, people love you. You're very well liked. Angelically, this is assured. But what it's going to give me is, I'll take them, is you're a star seed. We talked about this earlier. And this is a gift. This is a wish granted. You might not have control of the wild stallion yet, but you have the stallion. You have the stallion. You have that ability. You have the gift. Whatever it is, you might have not full control. It's the Empress energy. It's the universe lives through you. And I love that. I love that analogy that the universe has kind of taught me. When the universe flows through you with the Empress energy, it's teaching you that it's growing and throwing and thriving through you, right? And that you are the grounding energy that it always has needed. And when you operate in such a beautiful, truthful way, a divine way, nothing can ever happen. You're protected. And there's the intuition. And that's what's been happening in this place, in this operation. When you're seeing these numbers, it's just reminding you. When you're not seeing them, something's off. Focus on self, get back to work. And it could be just read a book. It could just be take time away from your craft, because you're going to probably have some clouded judgment in the future. And that's what those numbers are telling you. This is not for now. It's what's coming up. That's what's even more fascinating. So the universe wants you to be very, very wary that you're getting to work. So whatever you put into work now is the numbers you'll see in the future. And it's going to give you that warning. As you start to get into work, you're going to start to see overlaps. Because the numbers you see now will start to kind of be what's coming up. And the work that you put in will start to show you numbers. Like if you let's say you're manifesting love, you'll see 1111. And if you're trying to create wealth in the future, or like manifest a big pile of money coming in, you'll see the numbers, like the 1, 2, 3s, right? You'll see the building of numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what the universe will try to give you. But you have to be in alignment. Let go of the stressors. Let go of what's bothering you. The justice of the universe is we are such high level beings. We are spiritual beings. We are divine beings living a human experience. Can we remember that? Yes. Is it easy? No. But there's a choice in each and every one of us. Once we can do that, once we can find that higher self. And our higher selves want us to understand, and that's what I'm usually trying to connect each and every one of you to do. But what if we all stop doubting ourselves? And that's what I'm starting to get to you, is you guys are all getting there. This moment is... We're pausing. Why are we pausing? Oh, it wants this. Oh, there's a depth here. Like, I think you can go far deeper. I think you're returning back to something even deeper than I am even prepared for. That's the tree of life. What this is an Akashic record. It's a divine blueprint. It's essentially, it tracks every and all of your existences. It's a rare thing that I get, and you're giving it to me right at the end of the reading. It's not a bad thing. That's we're going to be very clear. It's not. It tracks all your heartbreaks, and the heartbreaks are kind of like beacons. That's why heartbreaks hurt. So what it does is we can keep tracking it through your intuition and your ability to use your intuition. But the depth, the Scorpio, the death card, that kind of, the ability to love has been affected by your ability to kind of exist. Think about when you wake up in the middle of the night or you have those nightmares, that ability. But the universe is absolutely in your life. It's trying to teach you, talk to you, and tell you that you have started to evolve. You're always evolving. But can you choose differently? That's up to you. Because we try to keep going back. We go back, we go back, we go back, and we find the same loop happening. And that's what we're leading into. What is this changing us into? And we talk about these laws of the universe. We talk about all of this quantum energy. We work to try to find something new in our lives. We try to find something different in our lives. We know that the universe is teaching us to become something bigger and better in our lives. Focus on the next. Focus on the next. Live the now. You're amazing now. Let's connect the dots here. Yeah. Invest in you. And recognize the pain that you have, right? It's okay to be in pain. You're going to win at all costs. The universe wants me to tell you, at least what I get from your reading here is you're no longer asking to be aligned with those old energies. You're going to align with the higher, more resonant energies like the soul tribes. It's like the depth is over here. It's so deep. It's so crazy. This is the base root of your emotions. So I'm having a hard time just like saying, hey, it's just going to dissolve, because you are a very deep soul. And others bring their problems to you, and I think you absorb them. And I can't tell you not to, because that's really, it's your jam. You do what you want. Because you really welcome people, even like through your work. It might even be through your grandparents or something. A higher elder taught you this. And you do really well with it. I have never seen someone do this. But just listening to people has become your gift. You're a good listener. So these numbers are trying to bring you into that sense of how you listen. Is changing your creative process, relationships, money, and your intuitive insight. So that's what I get here. This is usually love, obviously, right? See, there's my love card. And that's like, we get into that. It's fascinating. I'm so dialed in right now. It's so weird. Unfortunately, guys, I got to go. I have to actually go get some stuff done. But I do appreciate you for hanging in here, for being with me today. Intuitive insights. What are you posting for content? So I think, honestly, I think you just got to keep posting. Don't give up on yourself. You're gifted. You're absolutely gifted. Did you do anything with Ethereal yet? Did you talk to Ethereal Moonlight? Because that would be fun. I'm not trying to put you guys on the spot, but that might be fun. But that star card and that base root there in the bottom left is really positive. All right, guys, I am spent. I'm I'm creeping out. Yeah, I'm creeping out of here. I gotta go deal with the snow now. I will be back on Monday night. Members only Monday. I'll be on by 7. Oh, I see my voice. I'll be on by 7 p.m. on Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. I do appreciate you guys for being here. If you are looking for anything else, let me know. More content will be coming out here very, very shortly. Let me know if you guys are looking for anything. Head over to cosmicboogeyman.com or check out hashtag Mr. Cosmic or use the QR code. I'm over on all social media, so I'll be very happy to hear from you. TikTok, Instagram, everything else in between. I'll see you guys real soon. As always, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate all and everything you've done and all the donations. I'll see you on Monday, 7 p.m. See you guys.